We are live, but you can't see us. You can't see we. There we go. There we go. There we go. Geordie and Tigo in the building. We were just talking off air in the green room about French Montana versus Kendrick Lamar.
And if it's a hits thing, French does hit kill him.
Do you know what the thing about Kendrick Lamar is for me?
You don't like him?
I've always liked him, but I feel like he went down that Eminem route of, I think, Jesus and Miro call him the sassy robot. Because he'll rap sick, and then out of nowhere he'll be like, I am going to do this and da da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da. And you're like, what is this? Where did the sassy robot come from?
I can understand that. I'm not a big fan of all his voice changes.
It just annoys me.
But he's worked his way into my my stand list.
And also, look, French Montana is a terrible rapper.
Yes.
I once met French Montana. I feel like don't worry, guys. I'm going to run out of names to drop the longer we do this. But I met French Montana at Universal a few years ago. And don't ask me why. I was like, bruh, be honest. When you come to London, ain't you tempted to like swap these out for fake ones? Or he went like this, you went, no, man, come on. all real. I was like, no, I wasn't telling you to tuck them. I wasn't saying, bro, come on, bring them back out.
That's because of the size of you, man, and your presence.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Was it Pinky and the Brain he had on the chain? I
believe so, because he was all about that world domination line.
Yeah.
You know what? He should have put on his list, Don't Waste My Time remix.
Yeah, if you're going to put something in the US, I doubt that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Someone asked me if I sleep with my hat on. I don't sleep with my hat on. I when I get a haircut, hat's coming off.
It's simple.
I'll be honest with you, like I got Bally, I got black Bally, I got camo Bally. I know what the fuck my brand is at this point.
I'm not happy with Harry.
What? Oh, what, the trim?
No, Harry went too far tackling Kendrick. I didn't like it.
It's because he needed to. He's a strategist, and he needed to rally behind Young Thug.
But I'll tell you what I like is that his missus shut that down.
Oh, really? Did she? I didn't see that.
She shut that down. She said, "Keep going, innit? I'll take your car keys."
I didn't catch that. Is that on Snap?
That's on Twitter.
Oh wow, that's odd. I've been working all day. I've done 4 fucking shoots today.
Yeah. Also, this somehow it got into a real beef between Young Thug and French.
Yeah, was that started by French Montana saying that he had more hits than Kendrick?
Well, clearly there's been a problem already. Clearly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I woke up into it in the middle of it, but from what I understand, 21 Savage tweeted Young Thug is in the Cap Hall of Fame. So what French thinks is this is real, and I'm gonna piggyback off it. Yeah, Young Thug, you're in the Cap Hall of Fame. Fuck out of here. You ain't got hits like I've got hits, etc. Young Thug's like, boy, me and 21 are friends. He said that because I was supposed to buck him today. I'm bucking you. You're a dickhead. You look stupid. Anytime I see you, I'll press you. You know what it is.
Rappers are so dumb. Like,
and then French done another vid replying with his top off. He said, "Yeah, I know you prefer it with my top off, so I'm gonna do it like this. You're a fuck boy. If you got a video of me getting pressed, show it. I've got 1 million for you. Show it."
Yeah, I said to Harry, like, you start from a weakened position. The minute you're wearing a dress in his video,
oh yeah,
you just chill, just pull back.
Do you know how Young Thug defended that? He said, "I only wear skirts in my friends' videos. People that I think were real ones. Clearly, you weren't.
That's fucking terrible. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Shit,
right.
man. I'm glad French Montana tucks his chain in now.
That's a big he shouldn't talk to Young Thug about hits though.
Yeah, they're both artists in a similar realm to me. Not obviously talent-wise, I would say Young Thug is levels above, but in terms of like, I will only ever peripherally discover their music. Like, if you show me, oh, there's a new French Montana record, unless you're telling me it's produced by Neptunes or Just Blaze or something, I'm not gonna go. Let me hear it.
Can I be honest, T? I stopped listening to French a long time ago.
Yeah.
He lost me. I don't know who these people are.
He squashed his beef with Jim Jones the other day, though.
Big deal.
Yeah, because that's Max B, that's Chinks.
Yep.
That's Stat Bundles. They've been like across the fucking aisle from each other for a long time now.
From Bronx.
French. Yeah, I think he told me he's from Morocco.
Okay, yeah, of course.
But I don't know how much I believe him. At that point, he was calling himself African. But he did that the other day, didn't he? When he did that tune with Ray Shremmerd. And they're like, it looks like you're just dancing with poor people. And he's like, I'm African, bitch.
These are my people. Yeah, I'm African. It's rebranding. I don't blame him. He's growing up, but his music's not for me anymore.
I don't know if he's growing up. Oh yeah, he's from Rabat, Morocco, for real. Casablanca. But then again, I don't believe a lot of what these rappers say, you know. A lot of what rappers can get put on Wikipedia. The end of the.
No, I think he's Moroccan. I just don't know what borough he's from.
Oh no, Bronx. Yeah, no. From New York. He's from the Bronx. Yeah.
Okay.
Because did you ever hear that that thing 50 Cent said that, you know, the clip when someone's in the bushes filming DJ Khaled's mum at work? 50 said that French shot that.
Yeah, he said because he said French used to be my little runner.
Yeah, because French used to make DVDs.
Yeah, and French, like, you know what? I saw someone ask French that, and I think he did it because he jokingly like, nah.
But that's these rappers, man. I just don't, because this is what pisses me off. Like, French Montana was out here doing what he was doing for years before 50 Cent had a problem with him, and then he went, "Oh yeah, you filmed that thing for me for DJ Khaled's mum," and you kind of go, "So why was everyone just letting him cook when that information was out there anyway?"
No, I think 50 let him cook because at the time he didn't have a beef with Rick Ross. When he got into the beef with Rick Ross, everyone around him had to get it.
Now, I could talk about this for days. When Rick Ross sent for 50, it was clearly a publicity thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't even seem like that serious of a bar.
Well, I think, at that point...
He was talking about him burning down his baby mum's house.
That beef was weird to me.
Yeah, very weird.
It was weird.
Very weird.
That's actually a beef I wish never happened.
Yeah, because who knows what those two could have sounded like together on music at their peak.
That's one of my biggest I wish that never happened beefs.
Well, I was on my my YouTube today, which is it's just a YouTube assigned to my Gmail account. But I had to use it to do something on it. And there's a video from 2006 on there, which is how long ago this fucking YouTube was set up. And it's a baby miming to Hustling by Rick Ross.
Oh my gosh.
2006.
Oh my
14 years ago.
I was in year 6 in 06.
That's fucked. I was on YouTube in 2006.
That's fucked. I never even knew you could do that.
Yeah. I don't, yeah.
In 06, I was just surfing wrestling videos.
Jay-Z was coming out of retirement back then.
Oh, big. Do you know what, T? When I was younger, I hated Jay-Z.
Really?
I think that makes sense, though, as a kid. I was all about Ludacris and Eminem. Mainly because of their animations and videos.
Yeah. I ain't animated like say a Busta Rhymes, the real shit you get when you bust down my lines. Exactly, yeah. That makes sense. Eminem and Ludacris and like Busta Rhymes, those are great intros for young people into like hardcore rap music, really.
That is probably the best place to start. That's why I think I'm such a nerd now.
Yeah. I think Nicki Minaj probably does that for a generation as well now.
Do you think?
Because she bars when she bars, and they don't need to question who wrote it or whatever.
Yeah, but I think what she's done is turn everyone onto the girls that wear colourful wigs rather than the girls who bar.
I don't think necessarily girls who bar. I think if you think about girls who grew up listening to Nicki Minaj and hearing the bars and then hearing them on songs with Jay-Z and Kanye West and all she's on with Eminem, she's on with like real barers. I think they learned how to appreciate the art of what she did, even if subconsciously. So they could pick up a Kendrick or they could pick up a Nipsey or whatever.
Yeah, true.
I think the same with Eminem. Like Eminem, the kids who were listening to Eminem, they didn't know they were listening to someone with that level of technical skill.
Yeah,
they were listening to good choruses and that crazy persona and crazy marketing and all that. It just so happened that they snuck all the talent in, all the technical skill in, and that helps. Like someone says here, Lil Wayne, like that helps those MCs to be great and top tier at the same time.
Do you know when I was rapping as a kid, I used to say fucked up lines like Eminem. That was going to be my market. I was going to be like Hopsin and them.
Oh my god.
That was.
I saw because obviously Lippy. Anything like this, I'll go to Lippy. I saw Lippy talking about the French and Kendrick thing, and he said you lot are the kind of people that think Immortal Technique's sick just because of that one song about the dad doing a madness or whatever.
Lippy said even J Hus is better than Kendrick.
Now listen, this is you want to have conversations about rap music. That is a conversation.
I think it's a valid take.
It's like I think the best example.
I think he's wrong, but I think it's a valid take.
Well, yes, I think you're more of a Kendrick fan than maybe me and Lippy are. But the best example of an MC like J Hus in the US who says less words and uses less of like the obvious technical skill, but actually hits in a way that like and probably does have a technical skill that not many can match is Nipsey Hussle.
Mm-hmm.
Nipsey didn't have to do all of the backflips and step overs and all that, but he had it.
I'll score.
Exactly. I always thought T.I. same thing. T.I. said, I get it to you straight, boy. I don't need a metaphor. And
I understand that because when I rap here, I try not to be Immortal Technique, but I try not to be basic spoon feed baby-ish. Yeah,
no, that's the balance. That's the balance.
Yeah, and it's hard for me because I'm a fan across the board. In fact, if I'm honest, I'm more of a fan of that side, the over syllabled side.
Yeah, me too, because I'm a Jay-Z fan. But I guess Jay-Z is probably the rapper that mastered that balance better than anybody. Exactly. Did you see Lil C's on live the other day?
No, what did he say?
He said that Big used to say that Jay was better than him. He said that when he heard their presidents, Big said to Junior Mafia, he said, "Nah, he's better than me. He's better than me." But C said, "I always preferred Biggie. I always thought Biggie was better because Biggie's shit was more direct. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z had shit you had to read a book to understand. Biggie did the same thing, but he did it in the common man's language."
That's why a lot of my friends hate Pusha T, but I love him.
But you don't love Pusha T. That's actually bullshit.
I love Pusha T.
No, you don't.
Tell me why I don't. I love Pusha T.
No, you don't. Oh. You know why?
Bro, bring it down.
And you know what? Whoever it was on Twitter or Instagram who sent me this the other day, and I hadn't thought about it. I didn't at the time think about it, but they're absolutely correct. You don't love Pusha T because you've never seen The Wire.
Oh, God.
You don't understand 40-50% of his bars.
Oh, my God.
What do you do when he drops a Wire bar?
I don't know about the Wire bars, but he drops a bunch more after that.
So you just skip them?
Yeah, I can do that.
You're like me when I was a kid and rappers used to do like American sports references, and I'd just be like, "Yeah, Jason Kidd."
Oh no, I used to do that too. I know when he's talking about like Tony, because Tony's his manager who got 33 years, etc.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you lot don't even know, man. Shit.
Yeah.
That guy come out and said, them stories he's telling us about me.
They're my stories. Yeah, which you know, like you've always got to give like jail guys room to breathe after they come home. Like Calvin Klein, when he came out, he was like, "Fuck Jay-Z, he's a liar."
Yeah,
and
did you see,
then
he was singing with Dave, wasn't he?
yeah, but then after that, he came out and was like, "Oh, sorry guys, I was emotional. Yeah, it all did happen. Yeah, no, basically when I came home, I was expecting a fleet of limousines because that's what Emery got, and
yeah.
So you just got to get that's true in life though. Anyone you know that's ever done any decent amount of time in jail, when they come home,
mate, that happens. Forget Jay-Z, that happens to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my friends that come out think I'm Jay-Z. I'm not even Jay Huss. I'm not even Jay. I'm not even Jay. There's no Jay that I am. I'm Geordie right now. I can't help you.
I'm trying to think of a shit Jay. Jay Spades.
No, that's a great Jay. More money, more pagans.
Yeah, I was just drawing for Jays there.
Jay Spades. He let me down. I'll be honest.
I love this question here from Josh Sagaya Nathan. I'm gonna remember your name off the rip next time I read it. Why weren't any of the Filthy Fellas in the new Nines video? What a question! What a question! What a question! Not going back to that though.
That's a great question.
One
of the boys can answer that maybe.
Yeah, we'll bring that back. Lumos, no, I don't want a punch up. I'm not supposed to be on camera. I'm not supposed to be. People aren't supposed to ask me serious points about rap music or football, because if I ever wanted to do that, I'd be having fights all day. But I don't fight about opinions. I just don't let people get away with shit ones.
Do you know what I thought today? Yeah, people like rappers have got angry at me before for things I've said online. Let's say like on Filthy, they've seen it, they've caught it.
Really?
Yeah. But my problem is, you can't get angry at me. Now, if you don't like that I said you got a bad verse, you can't listen to me if I say you got a good verse.
Rappers are sensitive. But yeah, I agree.
You have to keep that energy.
Yeah, because what we talk about, we were talking about a grime legend the other day, and we never talk about this legend as having bad verses.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a remix to a song that we were talking about, apropos of nothing, and somebody in the group said, yeah, one of my favorite MCs has got his shittest verse on that song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh shit, let me go listen to it, because you don't think about it in those terms. If it's someone's favorite MC, they're thinking about it. Mm-hmm. You go and listen to it, and I'm like, no, that's a really terrible verse. But you can't hit 100 every time you fucking step out the gate. That's unrealistic.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes I give people the green light to experiment and figure out that they're wrong.
Yeah, especially
I don't know how that got that far though.
I think the market that we're in this country is so small that, like, you can step out and do something outside your comfort zone, and you can absolutely never recover from it.
That's what is scary. That's definitely what's scary here. 100%. Especially because see me, I'm just starting.
Yeah.
If I drop, because I rap, everyone loves the rap. If I drop the Viva song we just dropped, and people don't like that, that's it. I'm not coming back. You're just starting. Why should I listen again?
Yeah, because when people's introduction to you is something they don't like, then there's no that you have to work so hard to get them back. I think there are a load of rappers like that though, and I think the internet age and how easy it is to record a song or record a verse and get it out there, get it on the radio, get it on a blog or whatever it is, that exposes a lot of younger artists who they could be anything. I think the Heady One and Fred Again album, right? I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. Oh look, someone's just said that, Josh Tenner.
I've changed my take on that project too.
It's fantastic. It's like if the Streets produced a trap album, like, I think it's great.
That's actually oh wow. The Streets should work with anyone.
Do you remember the Streets and Gigs?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a great record.
I don't.
Let me pull that up. Yeah, so when you look at the Heady One album, and you look at him doing something even slightly to the left of what he was doing, because it's not a billion miles away, it's just slightly to the left, and people are like, nah, fuck this. So I'm just pulling up this Gigs and
So I lie down, rap a spliff, grab a pen, and I wind down. Mad poverty, niggas can't get jobs, so they buy brown. Buy light, drive round, try and hustle on the streets to get the right pounds. And little youths getting knifed down because a nigga got pissed and brought a knife round.
Okay, wait. Here you go.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Gigs versus Skepta 20 for 20. I'm going Gigs again.
I would love. I'm from South. I love gigs. Like I say, the other day I just sat at my brother's house on the YouTube and just went track. And my plan was to just listen to songs over the last couple of years from UK, US, whatever. And then I just got caught in a rabbit hole of just Skepta, produced by Skepta, featuring Skepta. And then in the end, I was just like, fuck it, let me just go back and watch the Movement DVD freestyle. And then I'm on my phone listening to fucking greatest hits and just going through track by track. I'm just going, this guy's, it's not fair to me.
I know, I get it. I haven't done that. Maybe that's what I need to do.
Because even you look at the last couple of years, look at Blacklisted, every song on Blacklisted, every song.
I think that's my favorite UK project in the last 10, I'd say.
Billion%. Well, maybe J Hus is in there.
Which one?
I'm still not comfortable saying one's better than the other at this point.
Someone's I forgot who, but someone swore to me the first one's better than the second. I couldn't let them have it, but we done a track for track. It was difficult, but I still go with the second.
Yeah, they got time. They got time with that. Like, you can say it now. Time's on your side. It's not on our side at this point.
But yeah, I'm happy to say Blacklisted.
I think Blacklisted's just perfect.
That was my favorite Skepta because I think like in my lifetime I've seen like 7 different Skeptas.
Yeah, 100. Well, this is the funny thing. He's the master of reinvention, and again, he never steps 10 steps left. He takes 1 step left, and you don't realize how big of a step that was.
Yeah.
But you think about Blacklisted, right? He's just off the back of doing Rolex Sweep and that song for the Olympics with Dwayne Chambers in the video. Was it Dwayne Chambers? No, it wasn't Dwayne Chambers.
Everybody Dance.
He did Everybody Dance Now, the Funboy remix with the makeup and all that stuff. He's off the back of that. And then he does a vlog. It was a vlog. He did the Underdog Psychosis vlog where he chats shit for 2 hours and explains what Underdog Psychosis is. He says at the end of it, I'm going to delete this vlog. So if you want to understand, watch it now. I'm going to delete it. Mm-hmm. It did get deleted. And he'd been releasing like Mike Lowry and little bits of music around that. But then the project drops and it's like, it was track 1, track 2, track 3. He didn't have track names and everything.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like he took everything he'd learned, got the styling, the artwork, the everything, the executive production, and just went shit. He's perfected it.
Mm.
He's put it's all in that bag there. It's all in that bag there.
Final. That was a class. Skepta. That was the Skepta that I think. What's his project after that? Konnichiwa. I think Konnichiwa Skepta should have got Blacklisted. Skepta should have got Konnichiwa accolades.
Yeah. But he dropped. I mean, back then it was a big deal to be number 1 on iTunes.
Yeah, it was.
And I remember it kind of came out of left field. I think it came out the week before. That what JME album would that have been? It was the one after Blam, but they came out around the same time. Okay. And it was like, boy, better know domination. Here it is. But back then, like they were selling 12,000 units and being like, look at how well we're doing. We're number 36.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if it ain't top 10, it's a fucking failure.
I loved that project.
I still bang that project.
Oh yeah, same. Because it's got my favorite intro. That intro is class.
On the album?
Yeah, on Blacklisted. It goes, same shit, different day. There you go.
Same shit, different day. Yeah, the man, the emotion. Yeah. Yeah, even like at that time. I remember being with Poet and running into Shorty and talking to Shorty about a couple of his projects or whatever. and hearing that all the guys around Skepta were still very much in that.
Oh, I'm trying to show it. Never mind. Expect. He said he just woke up. He's coming.
Yeah. Harry's 10 minutes. Harry's 10 minutes away, and Specs is en route. But yeah, running into the BBK guys and them being very much still like 6 months behind where Skepta was at that time, like amnesia and that kind of trying to come up with different funny ways to make hits and here's Specs looking like he just woke up.
Boys,
napping.
Yeah, man. I went on a run today. Sorry, man.
Did you?
Yeah, man. I thought I'd go on a run. My boy, he's doing a marathon on Sunday.
What?
Yeah, Stephen.
In his garden?
No, he didn't say where. Someone's ringing me, by the way. I don't want to answer. I just woke up.
You'll get on live. You'll get on live in front of 896 people, and you won't pick up the phone.
Yeah, so when I went park, I went on a run, and that just blew me, man.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Of course, so,
are you fit?
Nah, man, and it's a shame because you know it was. Obviously, before all of this, I was fit. I was playing football every week.
Mm-hmm.
I felt good. Now I'm getting lazy again. I'm doing too many naps, and it's just like, all right, now I need quarantine to end now. I need to play football. They should allow quarantine off on Sundays at least. Just maybe one day so we could just kick ball, do something mad.
I do miss Nando's. I'll give you that.
Oh my God, Nando's.
I miss Nando's, man.
Oh, I hate Nando's, man. Chicken tastes like rubber.
Yeah, shut up. Stop it.
You know I hate the chicken too.
Yes, but don't pass comment because you're not allowed to comment on Nando's the way you eat Nando's.
Yeah, that's true.
He goes up there and says, "Can you cook it till it's black?" That's what he says to the chef. The chef will leave it on like an extra 10 seconds, thinking, "Well, okay, that's enough." Specs gets, he goes, "It ain't cooked enough. It's got a lot of black bits on it."
I was in there with Specs. He just orders bread and olives.
Yeah, exactly.
It gets busy. You know what he'll do though? He'll ask what I want. He'll order everyone else what they want, and then order himself bread and olives.
It's too much information.
But Nando's is not too much information. It's all right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's flavored seasoned chicken. I don't even eat chicken.
My daughter's in front of me right now. 1 second.
Okay. Someone asking here, did we see Everyday Struggle talk about Fredo and Drill? I don't watch Everyday Struggle. I know you're a Budden fan, and I know he's not on it anymore. But do you watch Everyday Struggle?
Yeah, I left when he left.
Do you listen to Budden's music?
No. I hate the way you
I
rap.
do.
I used to like mood music too. I thought that was a classic.
I acknowledge he's a great rapper. I just don't like his tone and cadence.
Yeah.
He drags he drags the final bar. Oh.
Yeah, most rappers from that era did. Don't do the bar. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Listen, he didn't he battle? I saw him on battle rap. No,
he flopped, didn't he? Yeah.
He died.
Yeah,
man, he didn't last.
He didn't last
at all.
You know what? Let me tell you why he had a howler. Because usually they do the mic on the close and it clip on, so you can be animated with your hands. His mic stopped working, so now he's got a microphone, and he's using that. It's terrible.
I hate battle rap so much.
No, T, don't do that, man.
They use lav mics. They use lavalier mics. They use clip-on mics. Are you serious?
I could show you some good battles, man.
I very much doubt you could.
I could, but you know what? If you're not into it now, you probably won't be into it. There's backstory, there's nuances. It's just it don't matter.
Backstory.
Yeah, like this person chiefed up this person, so that's why that bar hit so hard.
Yeah.
Fezorn says all the filthy fellas are letdowns. You can't be busy during lockdown.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to put some peas up, we can make everyone less busy.
Yeah, that too, and everyone has children.
Yeah, I've produced 4 videos. This is my 5th video today.
Yeah, I spoke to Miles yesterday, man, because you know me and Miles, we're just we do grime shit. So I sent him this chip flyer because Chip's doing Chip versus Chipmunk at 8.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck's sake, man, I'm at work." I said, howler. That's it, and that's how that went.
Yeah. But is that at 8? Did you say
8? Yeah.
Because he was saying on Twitter the other day that he's been going on YouTube and ripping like old freestyle sets and stuff, and songs he just doesn't have.
Old Chipmunk songs, yeah.
Who's better, Chip or Chipmunk?
I think Chipmunk.
Which one was the Chipmunk? Chipmunk was the one that made songs with Chris Brown and Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Chipmunk better.
I'm gonna be a superstar.
He's banger.
Look at his jeans in that video. Times have changed, man.
That's is that 10 years ago? That's 10 years ago last week, right? That album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is Transition. No,
Yeah.
that's not Transition. That's on I Am Chipmunk, Superstar.
Oh wow, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of I Am Chipmunk. Not gonna lie.
Oh, Thursday 8 p.m. Tomorrow. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
But Chipmunk, you know what? It's Grantine Savior. I'm taking over. Like, to me, when it comes to UK MCs, when you see them at that point where they're just like they've mastered whatever they're trying to master at that point, like when you see Wiley 2004, or you see Dizzy 2002, 2003, you see Skepta 2005, and you're just like, that's that MC there, because you know it's just raw talent and raw like finesse and effort and practice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always just harken back to that moment. And I don't do it with American rappers. I like American rappers at their peak. With UK rappers, I just love them when they're just figured it out.
At that, you know what? Early on, because I think when Chip drops like "Who Are You," I think I was in year 8. And let me tell you something. At that time, you couldn't tell me Double S wasn't better and wasn't going to be who Chip is today.
I never was on that. Just so everyone knows in the comments, I'm being more diligent with blocking people or putting them on timeouts when they spam, because I get that you guys are annoyed by it. I get annoyed by it, but it's way worse for you guys. So just say Savile Sideman has now been blocked for 5 minutes. And in that spirit, we will not answer his question, which I thought was a shit question anyway.
Oh, man.
So I got a message earlier on Instagram. Boys.
Yeah.
You're from Benicophobe.
From
There you go.
just an anonymous person, so it's a burner account.
Mm-hmm.
And that person said, "Yo, Tigo, love the work. Think you're sick, fire. And you might be in the group. I got love for you. Don't take this personally. Just quickly, what that guy said yesterday was right on YouTube when we all laughed. LOL. Ozil does put around 9 million into the UK economy every year. Just seeing the stats. I just think instead of cussing viewers and telling them about being broke in their bedroom, you should have went around it better. Just don't want to see you lot get cancelled, bro. Hands in the air." And that's with tax, etc. Tax which goes to the economy, which goes to the government, which things like the NHS is funded by. Now, I'll be completely upfront with you guys. My response was, no, you did not see his tax returns. So let's just be clear. If someone in here wants to claim they've seen Ozil's tax returns, you're his accountant, because him and his accountant are probably the only people who've seen that, and the tax man. I said, we will take the piss forever. Please cancel us. Just so you know, a lot of people's energy on Filthy is, yeah. For me, everything that I say here, I say to people, you guys know there's no difference between me here right now and me in the office.
Yeah, you're a prick.
100%. Specs, you see me working with massive companies, massive brands. Is there any difference between me right now and me on a big job for however much money or whatever?
What would there be?
There's no difference.
There's no difference. Of course.
So if you're going to DM me, just know you're getting that same thing back that I'm giving people.
And just to add to that, I'm broke in my bedroom. So.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to say I'm broke in my bedroom, but yeah.
Oh, no, that's just me. You lot, everyone else is rich and FilthyFellas.
So 1 second. Wait, let me just get this straight. This guy's messaged you, and it's still wrong.
yeah, because people
Jordy,
people misunderstand the word fact, or people misunderstand the word reality. Like, well, no, you think you know how much Mesut Ozil pays in tax, but that's mental to think that you actually know how much Mesut Ozil pays in tax. Do you know how tricky football players are with how their tax is paid? Do you know how tricky football clubs are with how contracts are written?
That's the thing, man. It's listen. The thing about the crowd is sometimes they go too far, and we know that. Like deep down, when T goes in the office, sitting down, sorting out paperwork, it's facts that he knows way more than us. Especially as someone that's paid me before. Like, a lot of money. This is not a game. Do you know what I mean? You can see that we're not arguing. Why are you arguing?
Well, Emmanuel Moore says that I think I'm omniscient. No, and this is the thing as well. And you guys will get this. I think Geordie, because you go out of your way to kind of portray that you're a little bit more calm and together and strategic than maybe some of the other guys are a bit more emotional. When you get someone saying stuff like you think you're clever, you think you're too smart, that all you're doing is projecting your insecurity about your intelligence.
Yeah.
I remember once Craig Mitch, one of my best friends in the world, he said to me, this is about 5-6 years ago, he said, Tigo, not everything's tactics, not everything's strategy. And it was in the midst of an argument. And I said to him, Craig, everything is strategy.
Mm.
And he thought that when he said that, he shut it down. I was like, no, everything is strategy. Now, what I love is that I've worked with Craig and known Craig for this many years. If I say to him, do you remember that day? He goes, yeah, and you were right. And I'm like, yeah, because it doesn't matter whether I was right about the argument, because the argument was probably about some stupid football shit.
Mm-hmm.
But everything is strategy.
Everything is strategy.
Everything is strategy. If you're doing it right.
Everything is strategy, 100%. Even not having a strategy.
Yeah, exactly. Just going in blind. If you know what you're doing, it's a strategy. Let's look at some of these comments here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Have you seen much football news today?
I've seen people are going out their way to send me stuff these days.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm seeing things. I'm not missing things.
Go on. Bring something to the table.
I saw that Chelsea are looking at Coutinho because they've submitted to the fact that Sancho is reportedly off to United. But in that same article, I heard that there's a lot of uncertainty about the market because of coronavirus.
Yeah,
they basically told me this might not happen.
I don't have a lot of I think people know I don't have a lot of patience for transfer rumors at this stage. I think there's a lot of people talking to each other and trying to work out everything except for a transfer fee. Like everyone's talking about Thomas Partey now. Guys, there's no conversation to be had there. Would Thomas Partey be good at Arsenal, I guess is the question, because will it happen? Is it likely? Are there negotiations? I believe that Arsenal probably have spoken to his people about a contract, and chances are he does want to move because he knows the contract will be bigger than what he's currently making. Do I think Arsenal have the money to buy him? No. I
think I shut that rumor down too quickly.
It's there. It exists. I think it's realistic on every part and every element, except that any team spending money or even coming up with transfer fees right now is trying to put themselves out of business. It's ridiculous.
Specs, do you like Thomas Partey?
Do I like Thomas Partey? Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't stand out for me. But I would take him. But nothing's more interesting than this billionaire that's taken over at Newcastle. It's taken over my life. I don't care about what Arsenal are doing. I care about what Newcastle are doing. So as you know, I edited my Foot Manager, not the one with Dassos, but I put bare peas at Newcastle, and it's funny because they're trying to buy everyone.
Yeah,
and that's all I'm interested in.
So there are people trying to block it, aren't there?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I heard that.
So I did it for no reason.
No, well, we'll see.
Do you know what they've gone as far as doing? They've gone as far as doing the whole morality thing in saying the owner from a country where there's no human rights, he's killed people, he's ordered the killings of people, and for that reason.
Which, yes, that's fantastic. Yes, and I agree. Except you have to keep that same energy with every.
That's what I'm saying. When you say this, who are you talking? Are you talking to Mike Ashley? Are you telling Mike Ashley not to sell? Like, come on, man. Mike Ashley is a slumlord anyway.
I read it. So thank you, Ryan Hughes. Somebody else mentioned in here. Bein Sports have asked them not to buy. Bein Sports, which is in Qatar. Qatar's got beef with Saudi Arabia, which is all a whole Middle Eastern conflict that I'm just not involved in, obviously. But I will say this: I was in Saudi Arabia.
AJ Ruiz.
Yeah, I was in Saudi Arabia at the end of last year, and we tried to watch football multiple times, me and Dan, and it was a howler. because they don't have beIN Sports because it's blocked. But there are some TVs that's got like fuzzy, like 1980s style, like access to beIN Sports. So we watched Villa versus Leicester over there on the deadest fucking stream. And listen, if that's what Newcastle being owned by Saudis is going to do, then I'm not here for it. But I'll tell you what I am here for. I'm here for Harry.
The source.
The source, aka
The source is in the building.
ultimately, even Harry would take a backseat to my next guest.
Oi! Oi! Oi!
The crud.
Oi! Crud.
Crud.
The crumble maker.
The hardest man.
We
fellas.
Bro, your hair looks hard, fam.
Mm.
Your hair looks hard.
Proper. Trim proper.
bro, it sounds hard when I'm combing it out as well. It's mad.
I thought about you today when I was on my. I went for a 5K run. Ended up being 0K though. And I thought about you, both, man. I thought
You thought about me.
because my birthday is on Saturday, and you know, if we wasn't on quarantine, I'll be having a party right now. You'll be hosting.
100%.
That's the only
Sad
reason.
times, man.
Sad times. That's the only reason you popped. Any other reason you popped my head?
So your phone's doing a lot, Boat. Hold on one second.
I thought it was my headphones,
3,
yeah, but it's really Bolt's
2,
phone.
1.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
No, you're sounding like a sassy robot. You sound like
Bro,
Kendrick
yeah.
Lamar.
Okay. I'll come back. Let me have
Hey,
All right, sweet.
After lockdown, we need to get him an iPhone.
Yes.
Is he still using Android?
Yeah, he's a tramp.
Absolutely shocker.
Harry.
Yes.
Before we move on to any other fucking topics, you need to explain yourself.
Okay.
Well,
Wait. We're gonna start a week ago. Harry's been blowing up buildings
Yeah, Harry, I don't
on
like you.
Twitter the last couple
Yeah.
of weeks. Last
Okay.
week, he said that he didn't believe that Francesco Totti is a top tier player.
Yeah.
that
I
was
tweeted
step
that.
one. That was step
Yeah.
one.
What was step two?
Explain. No,
All right,
I will get there.
no. Okay, so I was watching on BT Sports, yeah, Juventus against Manchester United, and I was looking at all the Italian teams. I was thinking, wow, what amazing teams! You know, when we faced them in 1999, we won the treble. I was looking at all the Italian players. Then I watched, yeah, Man United beat Roma 8-1 at Old Trafford,
Mental.
and I saw Totti's performance, and I said, wait a minute, is this the player that everyone is saying is world class? Then I looked at his stats. I said, okay, cool. He's been a one club merchant, but I did class him as a top 20 centre midfield player ever in history. Then I wouldn't class him as top 30. Then I said, is he top tier? Is he in that breath of like Zidane, Pirlo, Iniesta, Scholes? I don't think so.
He's a cam striker.
So, but okay, cool. So I don't know what a cam striker is. So if you can give me some comparisons, then we can start to compare Totti.
Can I just say no? And I agree with you, Harry. You don't get to, if you're talking tiers in positions on the pitch, you don't get to do the cam or central or DM. Like, you're a
Yeah, it is
midfielder.
what it is. You're the
Let's do
player.
it.
Is he better than Seedorf?
No.
Okay.
But what? Are we doing that? Are we not doing his position?
So what is he?
What is his position?
Is he not up top? He's up top.
support
Up
striker
top.
for me. Support striker for me.
He became a
Striker.
striker late on. But okay, but would you put him as one of the top forwards?
No, not me.
No.
You know what it is? I'm with Harry, but you know why I'm not going to say nothing about Totti. I don't think we've watched Serie A that because in Italy he's a god.
No, he's good over
I
there.
haven't seen enough.
I'll
So
say
that's what I'm saying. And the reason why I tweeted that was because a lot of people haven't. We watched him predominantly for Italy, and we watched him predominantly in a Champions League. No one was really watching Serie A for Totti. He was predominantly watching it for the players like Ronaldo or Zidane or whoever was in that. He wasn't watching it for Totti. Totti was a player who was at Roma, who were a top 4, top 5 team in Serie A, and he was a captain. And he was but he wasn't a predominant player for Italy. He wasn't the reason why they won the World Cup in 2006.
No, you're right.
yeah.
It wasn't him. No, but Del Piero, but you see Del Piero, I can understand the argument when they say he's a better player than Totti because he played at Juventus predominantly for all of his career, but won trophies.
I love Del Piero and don't necessarily put him in that category, that top category.
Neither do I, though. Neither do I. That's why I said top tier, because top tier is players who, for example, Batistuta is an amazing striker, but he won't be put in the top tier strikers because maybe the trophies he didn't win in the Champions League or domestic or as internationally. But we know he was an amazing striker, like Van Nistelrooy as well. Van Nistelrooy was another amazing striker, but people won't put him in the top tier. So that's what I was kind of putting forward with Totti not being top tier.
I do remember. You know, like in them big games, like when Roma used to travel to Milan and they etc. He used to start. I remember he used to chip keepers.
Yeah,
30 yards.
Amazing at that.
But also, I would say Totti, and this is I can only speak from personal perspective here. The year that Roma won the title, Batistuta, Totti, Emerson, Walter Samuel, Totti in that team where they won that title, and the pitch invasion came before the final whistle. They took his shorts off and he's walking around the pitch in his pants, and then they had to start the game on again. That Totti there was unreal. That's what's that about?
No, I'm saying Specs would love that Totti because walking around his pants, isn't it? So you can see the back.
You just devolved the whole conversation into back off talk. That is not your role. Your role is to bully people, not to fucking come here and make back off jokes.
I'm not on it involved.
But
I'm saying that's Spex's field. He would have loved that. Come on, man. Fight.
So when we think of Italians, top players, who is your top 5? All of us now, Italians, attackers.
Why does it have to be attackers? Why can't it be Italian players?
Because there's Maldini's, Nestas, and all that. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's cheating, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got attackers.
For me, personally,
in there, you got Roberto Baggio.
Yeah.
Baggio.
Thierry.
I ain't putting in
for me.
No.
For me, Pirlo.
Yeah.
He's not an attacking player though.
No, but he's in the middle. Anyone midfield forward, he's not attacking. You're right. He's not an attacking forward. No, that's it. That's my input because for me he's the best footballer.
Okay, he's class. But further up.
Okay, further. Del Piero.
Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi.
Del Piero. Inzaghi. No, I don't think Inzaghi's a guy like his name.
He's class. Top 5.
Is he class?
All right. I'm gonna put a list of Italian forwards. Yeah. So you said Baggio. There's Totti,
Alessandro,
Del Piero.
Yep.
There's
your phone is killing us, man.
Yeah.
Is it killing? I'm gonna message you. I want to do this on my laptop. Sorry, cut me off.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Sweet.
Is Zola in there?
Zola's in there. Vialli's in there.
Is Zola better than Totti, Harry?
100%.
Is Zola better than Totti? That is a superb.
I think Zola was a magician, bro. He could play right now. He could genuinely play right now.
Now.
For me, I think right now in the Premier League, the person who's got the best feet is Bernardo Silva. Yeah, I think he's got the best dribbling. Yeah, I think Zola is like that in a sense of his dribbling was ridiculous. It's like when you're watching a player, you're watching someone who's at the top tier of their footballing ability, bro. That's what Zola was. So yeah, 100%. I say Zola's better. Easy, bro.
Sorry, I'm just getting sorry about that.
You lot had better Italian attackers than I did.
Who did you have? Don't say.
Oh, Di Canio.
I had Gilardino, Cassano, and them, man.
Oh, well, those are all flops.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, they're B team. But Cassano was on his way.
Yeah.
Do you know the thing about Francesco Totti is as well? And this is my brain. This is where my brain lets me down. When I picture Francesco Totti, I picture him on the pitch in 2000. I think it's 2002 they won the title with Batistuta, that whole team. But then I just picture his football manager stats. and they're just unreal.
Championship manager or football manager?
Championship manager, yeah. The stats are unreal.
Totti, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
18s, 19s, 20s.
Ego, I think, like, when we're talking, because obviously we said Badger and all that, I just think Totti, his run was long. So he has to be in there. It was long.
Oh, no, he has to be in there for that.
Harry, we're talking over 10 years of performances.
I agree.
I don't think he was. I agree with you, though. He wasn't special.
Yeah, I never said he was shit. I never said he wasn't a good player. I just said that, see, there's top tier of football here where when you're talking about that position in football or that period of football, we speak of these players.
Sometimes good PR helps.
Okay, so I'll say this. I've just had a thought. It's a bolt of lightning. He's a victim because I'm looking. Some people here are mentioning players like Cassano. They mentioned Giardino. They're mentioning the players that Jordy mentioned. Someone in here said Giovinco, right?
Aye, he was mad.
Totti. The thing that Totti struggles with, I think, is that he's the last one. He's the last great Italian attacker.
Yeah.
After that, it's supposed to be Cassano, Giardino, Luca Toni, Giuseppe Rossi.
I think you lot saw great Italian strikers. I don't think I have.
Yeah, see, Balotelli's mentioned here. All of these Barini, like all of these guys were like the next up Italian guys, and it just El Shawari.
They would have been close. Di Natale was that was one that was Udinese, right?
Now he was a clinical finisher for you.
I liked him as a player. I did like
him. But I think a lot of people caught onto him a bit late, so I didn't think they took the chance with him than they would have if he was a bit younger. But yeah, I think you're right, Tigo, because
would you guys think?
See, people here are talking about Quagliarella and Immobile.
Nah.
Come on, man.
No.
You lot are having a different conversation.
Immobile and Lazio, though. If you Lazio, he's
back then he was amazing, but it's always like that when they make that big move, man. It's like
Ciro Immobile's goals are up there, in fact, in world football. I don't know if you lot have noticed.
He's a classy striker.
I'm very excited to see him and player cam him because I don't get it. With Immobile.
Do you think though? Well, it's not even do you think. It's clear to see, to be honest, because that generation of Italian football players is gone, long and gone. Like we've yet to see that level of like. They used to be the most hardest team to beat, but then they always had that moment of brilliance. Like they don't have that no more in Italy.
Football's changed, and it doesn't suit them.
Yeah.
It's like Mourinho, isn't it? Mourinho could be Italian.
Well, he basically was, wasn't he? When he was Inter manager, he was the most Inter manager ever. But I would say this, Harry. Congratulations, because I thought when you put that on Twitter, I thought that was an outrageous statement, and I thought you're really going to have to back your thing here. But actually, you've done an amazing job.
Yeah, it's not a bad point.
Yeah.
Well done, Harry.
It's not, but do you know what it was? It's a more thing of I have to mess up the internet right now because you just put things out there that's going to cause controversy, and then when you see your time for people to ask you what you mean, do things like this. Do you get me? So the next one was today's one about Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, and that is phase 2.
What did he say? There were bangers in the club.
All right, so I saw something. I saw Lippy tweet something here about French Montana and Kendrick Lamar.
Shout out Lippy, by the way, because Lippy will get anything going.
Anything. I can't lie to you. I was a victim of his through ball, but anyway. So I basically said hits for me. I transcended that as club bangers that I will go to the club and listen to. Kendrick has got no way near much as French Montana, but I didn't tweet it that way. I tweeted it in a way that's going to cause problems.
Hold on, Harry. What is that?
Bo.
But what are you doing?
Are you listening on something else?
Pistachio.
No, we can hear ourselves.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can hear ourselves.
Yeah, it's sounding mad.
It's like there's a delay in whatever you're listening to it on.
Wait a second.
Okay, we'll wait.
This is a proper boat thing.
He said, Bo, what are you doing? He said,
can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's clean. That's clean, right?
Huh?
Yeah, that's clean.
What you said? What, like the noise? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can't see you, but we can hear you.
All right, so go. You're talking about Lippy and Kendrick and French.
Yeah, French Kendrick. Yeah, go on, Harry.
Yeah, so basically I said that French Montana's got more club bangers than Kendrick Lamar. And I think the whole nation was divided because people realize that Kendrick don't make songs for man to enjoy. Like, it's more deep-rooted stuff. And then obviously Lippy started saying stuff like it's depression music. And J. Cole makes songs that are like lullabies. And also someone said J. Cole makes songs. How can J. Cole speak about police brutality in a love song?
That's his problem.
That's his problem. So it's just yeah.
Well, let's be claro here. That's obviously not a problem for him because he's reaching a ridiculous number of people with his music.
Yeah,
and obviously they fucking love it. They're here for fucking Rosa Parks 1 minute and twerking the next minute. They love it.
Yeah.
But you're right in terms of what we go for.
Yeah.
As like competitive rap fans, we're listening to it going like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Just to be clear, French has more club bangers than Kendrick.
Yeah, 100%.
I saw somebody did a great tweet that said if the radio played these more, they would have been hits.
What name me bangers that French has got in the club now.
Pop that, Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable. You can't play that now in the club.
Yeah, you can.
Now.
No, that's old, Bob. You're talking to a DJ. That's old, man. There's some tunes. There's some tunes that obviously. All right, listen. All right, let me break this down for you. Yeah, you know, every year there's that tune for a year.
Yeah,
you agree? Yeah, Tigo.
Yeah,
and then there's some tunes that you can play for over. Pop that. You see, pop that. You can play that anytime because that's a hit. So what are we saying?
Stay scheming, someone said here.
I've got the list, that he put out.
You can play
shot caller.
All the way up.
is the only one.
Wait, Harry, can I just say, you see that list that French put? It's an L.
Yeah. It's the massive L, but what I'm going to say is it has songs that's on there that we probably would have forgotten about, so it's good for us to remember. But
I hate Ain't Worried About Nothing, but it's a banger.
Yeah, but you can play that. You can play that. All right.
French is about 5-6. Kendrick's on
the way up.
Yeah, Kendrick's on about 4.
I mean,
he's got that where you from, my nigga? That what's that one called?
Yeah, right, man, down. But after that, you can only play that for 20 seconds.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Yep.
Is man really playing that in the club though?
Smash.
You can play that in the club.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Kill my vibe.
Yeah.
Kills all the time.
Kill the club.
Yeah. And the other one, In the Thunder and Rain.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice.
Yeah, right? that's what I said as well. I said Poetic Justice, big song.
Because if we're gonna do features, he's got fucking problems.
Backseat freestyles goes off because it just gets to the point.
Happy Jose hated. Yes, happy.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that Kendrick doesn't make better music than French. I think everyone's in agreement that obviously Kendrick does. But club bangers or songs that people are going to listen to in their leisure in terms of enjoying themselves, you're not going to go and listen to Kendrick. Kendrick's more a med song. You listen to Kendrick when you're trying to gain independence from your slavery.
You know what I love about Harry? Sorry, Julie, I'll let you get to your point. Right. This is not about French Montana. This is a preemptive strike.
Yeah, he doesn't like Kendrick. He never did.
He's using French Montana. No, he's positioned French Montana in front of Young Thug. In front of Young Thug, and he's going, you take the bullets. You take the bullets.
Yeah. Do you know what?
He's weakening the argument for Kendrick against French.
Okay,
so
Harry,
by the time he gets to Young Thug, he's wounded.
No, Harry, nobody. Come on, man. Thug will kill a lot of people. We know this already.
Harry, watch this one. Admit Young Thug's L.
Yeah, it was a howler.
It was a howler. Do you know what? Yeah, I said to my girl,
that was a shocker.
I said, this man is so angry that he's done 2 posts and about a full length of stories. Then he's pulled up to a mansion. Come on, he's angry. He's angry.
Yeah.
But he's not perfect. But French Montana is hilarious because that picture he put up, yeah. When Jordy sent it to me, I got mad because I was thinking, you can't. he proper went there. But yeah, no, it's an L, man. The internet's quick like that. You can lose in a second.
You can't beef with somebody if you wore a dress in their video, and that's a shame about toxic masculinity and where hip hop is in 2020. But you just gotta shut up about that person forever because unfortunately, you wore a dress in his video.
But you know what? Young Thug is the type of person that can
Skits,
do
what
it.
you eating?
What?
Skits, what you eating?
Salmon, mashed potato, and broccoli.
Rotted.
Very nice.
But yeah,
Shut
I'll
up.
be real with you, yeah.
The convo. Don't worry about what I mean.
Fugger is a GOAT, so he's allowed to have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Fugger. You get me?
I know how Harry feels about him still.
Yeah, you know. I'm ready. You're ready.
One of them artists, when someone's proper into an artist to that degree, I just back off and just go, "There's yours."
Fugger is Harry's Pastor Toby.
I hate Young Thug. I hate him.
I know you do.
You know why? Because Lil Wayne was my guy, innit?
Yeah.
And I felt like as soon as Young Thug came out, I felt like there was some sort of replacement. But he didn't have Lil Wayne's bars, and that used to piss me off.
Yeah.
You couldn't understand Fug when he first came out.
Yeah, a lot of people couldn't.
You had to learn mumble rap to understand Fug.
Yeah.
You had to
And
learn.
when you started understanding Fugger, it started unleashing different sort of air in your ears. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But you know what? Lil Wayne, and Fugger made a tune, and I didn't know who was who on the song. Like back in the day, they made some song. I didn't know who was who on the song, but it's like the comparisons between Young Thug and Lil Wayne killed Lil Wayne.
I used to really like Rich Gang, and I thought Rich Homie Quan was going to be the one out of the two.
Oh man, trust me.
That kicked off Rich Homie.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
But he had I promise I'll never stop going in mixtapes.
How long did you like them?
Well, they were only around for about 9 months.
Mad.
But Rich Homie released I think it's I Promise I Will Never Stop Going In 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I thought they were great projects. I genuinely believed that Rich Homie Quan was going to be a big deal, and that was who my focus was on.
Do you think?
Yeah, you know what?
To Birdman, you think that was a wrong move for him?
I don't know. The music got better after he left.
The music was a vibe.
Just didn't connect. And he wore a Newcastle shirt in a video recently. I know this. I know the stylist who sent it to him. It was one of the old McEwen's Lager old school Newcastle shirts, Adidas.
That's banging. Oh, with the beer.
Yeah. She told me she was on eBay looking for classic football shirts. She was like, I've been asked to style this video, and I'm just trying to put like classic football shirts on him because he ain't gonna get it, but the comments are gonna go mad. And I was like, that's so smart.
That's so smart.
Let me see if I can find it.
But
Scribs, did you catch? And sorry, I haven't done a Scribs tweets for a couple of days. Did you catch Scribs' tweet on this subject?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. He had me busting up.
Good job.
The last
What did he say?
Was milk is actually good for you. I was out, boy. It's not good for me.
So Steve-O tweets every now and then. Steve-O argues with himself and then just puts it on Twitter. Steve-O put, "Does Young Thug beat Future hit for hit?" And Scribs came in. Is it in the midst of all this chair swinging about French Montana, Kendrick, and Young Thug? Scribs comes in and goes, "All Future needs to do is play Panda, and he's won." Here's the thing though. He's right though. I know it's not his records, but he could play a record that's a fake version of him in a clash, and he's won.
Oh, that's a smart answer then.
That's that's why Scribs is smarter than everyone thinks he is.
That is an amazing answer.
No. Hey, stop that. You lot, no. You lot are trying to give him for an L. Stop. You cannot. There's no way that is a correct or smart answer. It's a smart answer if you're wrong about whose song it is.
You might have deciphered it your way. You deciphered it your way. You're the
no. Scribs says here in the replies, and I believe Scribs. He says, "I'll be honest, I was trolling because I don't even remember the verses."
Hey, Scribs. Scribs is a Kendrick fan, isn't it?
Future's a bit hits.
He's not.
I don't know. Yeah, Future. Where does Future sit in that conversation?
Well, he's got more hits than them all.
Yeah, at home. Tell him, John.
Wait. Apart from
who? Say it. Apart from who? Say it.
I think Future's got the most hits, but I think out of it's him and Young Thug.
No. Harry, it's time to be honest with yourself. I've been honest.
I asked my girl. I tell you, I've said Future is the GOAT. Like that's
Harry,
the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. I've been honest with myself about Kendrick. Yeah. You need to be honest here.
Guys, my Wi-Fi is taking a hit right now.
No.
Our show's taking a hit from your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No.
Future's the GOAT. He's got more hits. Jordy, it hurts me to say it, but Future has got more hits. It's undeniable. Because before it was Future, before it was Young Thug, it was Future to me. So he's like the Godfather.
Yeah, he is.
He's got songs with artists that we don't even know that are hits.
That's what I mean.
It's mad. And he wrote for Beyonce.
Someone said Travis has got more bangers than Future. You agree?
I'll slap that person now.
No, that's dumb.
What's he doing?
I'll slap you. What's Mr. Crud doing?
I think he thinks his Wi-Fi is his screen, so he's covered it up.
That looks like GoldenEye.
He's back.
Wait.
Oh, bro.
So I had you
look like a penny now, bro.
What's that, boat?
Listen, please.
You look like them, bros.
What I tried to do just now was wave the white flag, throw it on the camera, and then sign out. But I couldn't find the leave studio. God, for fuck's sake. I don't know what's going on here.
All right, Boat, do me a favor. Just bully someone for the next 10 seconds, then I'll remove you, and it'll be like, fucking hell, we had to get rid of Boat. Just bullying everyone.
Wait, hold on. Did I ever tell you?
My skits.
Love this. Skits, respond to the guy.
Fuck off, Boat. Just kick him out, man.
Wow, I can't believe Boat actually took an L. Fucking L. Skits is the man. He stood up to Boat.
Did I ever tell you that when we do the show, people DM me?
Is he gone now? Yeah.
You got the most DMs out of the show. Like,
People DM me during as we're talking.
I know. I got one just now. Yeah.
Someone just DM me. I think they've seen me what they've DM'd you.
Shout out everybody in the chat because it's great. Keep DMing us.
1 second.
No, I love the comments. So the comment section is where it's at.
1 second, Harry.
Yeah.
So Bolt did the right thing. He came in here today, but his Wi-Fi didn't let him come in today.
He's going for a divorce with his Wi-Fi.
That's a bar.
Come in here, yeah, and make me not want to talk.
That's a bar.
Flipping hell.
Do you know what was amazing? What was amazing is the Wi-Fi said come in, and then he came, and then halfway through the Wi-Fi said no, the laptop's got to leave. And Bo wanted to fight the Wi-Fi because he wanted the laptop to stay.
Bo laughed at a joke, 3 seconds after we already laughed at it.
And his mouth was open 3 seconds after that.
Is everyone using Apple here? Or
yeah.
Laptop,
so basically, in 2020, if you're not using Apple, if you're using Dell, Toshiba,
I don't mess up your back.
Yeah, if you're using them, it's okay.
And the majority of the random in here have got is either on their phone or on a laptop, anyways.
Boys, you know what this show made me do? It made me call my Wi-Fi people and say, "Yo, why is this happening? It's embarrassing me."
Is that why you put EE broadband the other day to let them know?
That was the last straw. So what?
I was trying to buy a RAM from a computer fair years ago, and I asked the guy about like internet, and he said to me, "I remember this. I'll never forget this. If you want your internet to move faster, you need to be closer to the router." Ever since I heard that, I've had no problems with internet because the router is on my foot. On the bed, on my foot right now. That's why I'm not taking the L's.
Oh my god, man!
I handled mine.
I've got amazing internet. I've never had a problem with internet, but it's crazy.
Mine's not great when I have to download and upload and all that stuff. But yeah, on the Kendrick subject, right? Because I feel like there is a cultural divide on Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Specs, do you listen to Kendrick in your spare time?
If I can't sleep. Kendrick, those guys, once they drop their first 32, one off.
Rob, he said some good shit, bro.
It's just there you go. Yeah, all right, nice one, Boat. Harry, do you listen to Kendrick in your spare time?
I don't have spare time to listen to Kendrick.
That's not Kendrick's time. That's my time.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what? With Kendrick, I've never taken to him, so it's a bit unfair for me to say shit.
I've listened to J. Cole more than Kendrick.
Yeah, never.
He's obviously not shit, but
he's not shit. No way, he's sick. But
I don't listen to him out of choice.
Yeah.
What was his last album?
And I think there's a reason for that.
Say that again.
That's what I'm saying. I just think there's a reason why you don't.
I remember when that damn album came out, and it had the Drake disses on it. And I remember being in the Filthy group. Now, there's no one, I don't think, who was in the Filthy group at that time, in this chat right now, who I could bounce this off of. But I remember like showing this bar to everyone in the Filthy group, and Boat in particular, and Poet being like, Drake could go back to back with him if he wanted to. He just doesn't respect him, or blah, 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 blah. And me being like, yeah, but Kendrick, he's techie. I don't think Drake wants it with him, whatever. It proved that neither of them really wanted to beef. But I remember listening to that album and just going like, every time I get past that first track where he's dissing everyone, I'd be like, this is shit. This is just boring. Yeah, it's technically very good. It's just boring. I go, Boat. Yes, shout out. You want to become... Boat remembers that.
I just feel like when you listen to Kendrick, you need to have like light your candles, close your door. Do you know what I'm saying? Open up the window just a little bit so there's air coming in, and then listen to it. It's one of those things you can't listen to that and stop doing what you're doing. It can be in the background.
I feel like I wish it was as smooth as that. To me, it's more like you got to listen to it with the lights off, with the fucking headphones on.
Yeah, like, and really become a Malcolm X guy.
It's just like
so dramatic, man. I'll ban Kendrick, fam.
We know you do, cuz.
I know. But listen, it's everyone's fucking opinion, you know. Some people think Young Thug shit, and I just that just makes me realize that you've got ear infection. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me know there's a problem there. But it is what it is.
Is there anyone that one of us thinks is good that everyone thinks is shit? Apart from Kendrick. Mine's is Kendrick. Clearly.
I've got the opposite.
Mine's Rocky.
Good, but I think he's shit.
Oh yeah, because you think everyone's shit.
Tory Lanez. That voice is annoying.
I listened to the album today and I got what you were saying. I get what you're saying. It's just you can't do too much yelling.
He can't make more than 5 songs.
He's just arguing the whole time. He's always got he's moaning the whole time in every song. He's moaning.
Zachariah said, Harry, go find your PlayStation headset. But yeah, okay. Do you know? Oh yeah, Tory Lanez. Yeah, I think back in the day he was better, but now when I listen to his songs, yeah, I can kind of understand why people say it sounds like Drake's music because it's Canadian, isn't it? But I don't know, man.
I just never took to it. I never took to Tory Lanez.
I think Tory's close.
Who's better, Usher or Chris Brown?
Who's better, Usher or Chris Brown? Great question.
Usher.
A lot of people say Usher, but the young generation will say Breezy.
Usher, baby. Usher.
I'm saying Chris Brown.
Chris Breezy's a better dancer.
Way more versatile.
Because shit is a better dancer.
Chris Brown, no.
Hold on.
Usher. I would say here's the thing about Usher. Boat says Usher has classic albums. I'm just going to throw that comment up there because Boat deserves to have his comment up there, man.
Yeah, that's him being in the chat.
Yeah.
Go.
Shit, I can't find it, but you're just gonna have to trust me that I did it.
He lost his ID.
You saying Chris Brown and Usher's younger?
Chris Brown. You know what the thing about Usher is when EDM happens, and everyone was doing Guetta and all that shit.
Yeah, that's when he fell off.
Both of them did it, but Chris Brown's EDM was passable. Usher's EDM was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh my god!
yeah, all that shit. Yeah.
Oh
Confession.
Oh man!
Confession.
It's a tune.
8701 were arguably one of the best R&B albums ever.
Yeah. And then Confessions as well, because man, them,
Bruv, 8701.
everyone that cheated that
Now,
man.
I bought with my money.
Okay, now tell me Chris Brown's album.
Exactly. William Greek here says Chris Brown was a star at 16. Sorry, bro. Usher was a star at 14, bro. You weren't there,
man.
but-
Get it right, Terrio.
Now tell me Chris Brown's album.
Alright, cool. How can I research?
There's no good Chris Brown album, bro.
The last one. Don't ever try it.
What, the one with 1,000
Fans of him right now.
That's
That's
the
why.
last one with 89 songs.
Indigo. Yeah, Indigo.
Get out of here, man. You
Before
didn't.
they made it
Come on,
deluxe. Before he made it a deluxe album.
You made a deluxe.
Okay,
with 89.
what's the classic Chris Brown song that
Loyal.
can get played? We'll see.
Loyal.
Okay, let's a feature. I'm talking about their own song that can
that's
get
his song.
played.
Who was his
Song.
song?
Ain't then Lil Wayne on that?
Yeah, he's on it.
Chris Brown's
It's his
song.
No,
bro.
but their own song, like it's not featuring.
Oh, but get
anyone.
Lil Wayne off that rep. He doesn't
Oh,
need to be on it.
you're telling me Chris Brown exclusive 2007 didn't bang, and X when he came back and Rihanna shit on his heart.
Well, now tell me that stands with 8701 or Confessions,
None of them do.
Jordy,
or even My Way.
None of them do.
My Way. Remember those 2 albums? I swear he had 2 albums for My Way.
Popping,
Am I bugging?
Yeah, Poppin' album. That album. And
no,
just
Popping Chris Brown, not Run It, sorry. Yo.
What was that song? Fine China.
Excuse me, miss.
big song.
Fine China's shit.
What about Run It? What about Run It? His first single. Who else?
Can I say that?
That's a breakthrough song. Yeah, that still gets played though. I can't lie.
It's a good
That's a
record.
classic.
No bullshit. Woo!
Deuces. Remember Deuces? That was a big song.
Take You Down. Ooh!
Champion with Chipmunk. He raps about
Think of fuck off.
slavery. He raps about slavery.
Champion with Chipmunk.
With all these, this album, with these names.
What are we trying to do here, Skid?
I know, man. What the fuck? I'm just trying to compare a man's tunes, innit?
Yeah.
First album, it can't compete with 8701, but it's the closest to like status for him.
I'll tell you what, Chris Brown record I love.
This is all because R. Kelly fucked it. He absolutely fucked it.
What, can we not mention R. Kelly's albums?
We
Definitely
can't.
not.
because-
No, definitely not.
We can't.
What about the ones before he peaked?
Yeah, he was
Nah.
always doing that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Ever since he started singing on the mic, we can't count nothing.
Lumos says fan of a fan was a sick mixtape. Yeah, I guess so.
For you
Okay,
yardies. For you
Would you
two
ban them?
yardies. Nah, joking.
Was a joint mixtape too.
Yeah, what about Chris Brown? You know, I love Transformer. Chris Brown,
Oh, yeah,
Lil Wayne.
Yeah. That was way good.
I can transform you, but that's not a great representation of his talent necessarily.
That is
So
shit.
yeah. So are we? Yeah. So what artists do we all think shit? Or all think good? What was your question again, Jordy? Sorry.
Whose album?
Has anyone got a one artist that they like that everyone else hates? I know Skits likes Nav. We can all kill him now.
Kill me.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I got one.
Horrible artist.
Indians back.
Horrible.
All my Indians. that
I
can-
just put the Bentley in the Bentley truck. I
Go on,
was in the
Specs.
car, then I took a left. Fucking shit.
My artist that I listen to.
I don't ever want to hear you sing Tap, Harry. I don't ever want to hear you
Tap.
sing
Tap. That's a banger though. That's a banger.
Go on,
That's a
Specs.
banger.
Nah, Rocky, ASAP Rocky, shut up, George.
Is that your one?
That's my one where I think everyone thinks he's shit. But I think
He's not shit.
No, I don't think ASAP Rocky's shit.
I never said he's shit, Skits.
I know.
Go on, Specs.
The Ferg's better.
There's someone I like that no one cares about. His name's K Camp.
I sick.
People
Yeah.
care about K Camp, man.
He's
Yeah.
back then and he's
No
sick.
one cares.
Yeah.
Show me like I want the ladder.
That's my guy. Johnny
Oh,
Cinco.
wow.
Oh yes.
That's my guy.
That's my guy.
fucking guy. Don't be silly. Johnny
They gave
Simcoe
the-
is
What is it? They
crazy.
gave the wrong young ninja money. I'm like,
Ah,
Bro.
what's that one?
Understand.
The one from
Understand?
Nipsey's
I
guy.
even fucking up.
nah, he's.
Birdo Rideau. Can't even pronounce his name,
Oh,
man.
yeah, Bino Rideau, yeah, from West Coast. You're sick. How do you know the? Yeah, Specs, you're a G, bro.
Oh my god.
You're a G.
And
Someone
last but not least,
Someone said Brian Pumper.
Brian Pumper. Lloyd Banks lookalike.
Go on, last but not least, Specs.
last but not least,
Bino Rideau is sick, fam.
American. Who have I been battering? Who have I been battering that no one cares about? No, that's it, man.
I'll tell you, I've got some artists who a lot of people. I've never met a lot of people who.
Watch this.
I haven't met a lot of people who love them the way I love them.
KRS2. He's gonna say KRS.
Shut up. There's obviously these are rappers with fans, but I've never met a lot of people in. That doesn't make sense. I haven't met a lot of people in the UK who listen to their music the way I do. T Grizzly. Does anyone listen to T Grizzly?
He's all right. He's all right.
Nah,
I'm taking him in.
buzzing on your bitch and I'm a shoes bitch.
I love it. Max O'Cream. Does anyone listen to Max O'Cream?
Yes.
With
Houston.
Aston Matthews. Have you heard of Aston Matthews?
No.
Yeah. He's
No.
cold.
And Yo Gotti. I listen to Yo Gotti minimum twice a week.
Yeah. I like Yo Gotti.
I like his latest album.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, you see Yo Gotti. I listen to Yo Gotti, and if someone looks at me to say like, "What the hell is this?" I just turn it off straight away because I understand why you don't feel him.
Yeah.
You know what Mandem say to me?
I know it's hard.
I listen to Moneybag Yo and Mandem say, what you listen to?
No,
I
I
like
like
Moneybag,
Moneybag. Yo.
I like Moneybag.
I like Moneybag. He's hard still.
Have you heard of Paul Greasy?
Who?
Yeah, Paul Greasy's sick.
He does all the like R&B, like.
Yeah.
He's sick. Oh, what? He
Yeah.
remixes R&B songs.
No, he don't remix them. His sound is completely unique.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like does that like that ad lib stuff, that old school ad lib shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about that rapper with the big beard, man? And he's in jail with his guy from Philadelphia.
Oh,
yeah.
And Dark Clothes.
Come on.
I think he is hard. AR Rap is
Jordy
one of
is
my
hard.
favorite ever rappers. Favorite rappers.
Jordy is
You ever
dark.
seen a brick hit the wall? Man, like, oh.
Harry loves
That's
Philadelphia.
what I like.
Hey, Philly. He
That's what I
said,
like.
yeah. They did like a back-to-back tune, yeah, some tune called Blow, and it's so. There's the how can I explain it? It's the highest level of grease ever. Like if the DEA or whatever the Americans are called are listening to that,
Yeah.
the case is there. It's planted evidence, everything.
Dessa. I think they're shook.
How could AR Rap get shot? Yeah, while he was drunk. Yeah, he was in the back of the car of his friend's car.
Yeah.
He's getting shot, and he said he was so high off perks that he thought that his brethren was shooting at him. But these times he was getting shot at from outside the car. But he said he was so high, he thought. No, he almost died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Cassidy shoot his brethren in the back of a van?
That's fucked, did he?
Yeah.
No, Cassidy. Apparently, Cassidy didn't do no works.
Apart from that time, he accidentally shot his brethren in the back of a van.
Yeah. That's the only time. Like,
What about Jadakiss's album? It's good, man.
The new one.
Have you heard it? The last one. The last one he made.
Did you like what you like me in it?
I like me. That's a tune,
Yeah.
man.
You would like me.
But Jadakiss,
You know what?
I've got a stone to pick with Jadakiss. So one time, remember when he brought out that song, Why?
Yeah.
So I'm in the sitting room with my cousin singing it. I'm thinking, wow, this is a banger. Next year I went club, played it. Everyone gave me the look, like, what are you doing? I was
Oh, really?
Why wasn't a song you could never play in a club? It's song you just listen to, take it in and move on. It was like Why, and there was another song. I think it was.
You gotta play that barbecue
song. I know I can.
Be
What would it be?
I hate the way you sing.
You can't play that. Where are you playing? I know I can in a club. I'm walking out.
That's gospel.
That's gospel songs, you know.
We're trying to make everyone in the rave be happy and that.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you who's crept into my top 10. It might be my top 5 if I think about it. Is 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
Oh, allow it.
everyone overlooks
Allow
him.
it, man. He's shit, man.
Love him.
Can I be honest with you? Yeah?
Sick.
Two Chainz is a rapper that I used to like the way he put simple words together. So like he would say something like, "Oh, you ever seen an umbrella open different ways?" like he would say something so normal, yeah, but lyrically horrible.
Jordy is not loving it.
Horrible.
I love 2 Chainz, man.
He's sick,
But
man.
he's got hits though.
Yeah.
Oh, massive hits.
Right, I'm getting it. I'm right.
Yeah.
His ratio is
Right.
nuts.
Yeah. But
His verse on Mercy. Go on, Jordy. Explain your bullshit opinion.
Kill him, team.
No, I just think he's shit.
Well, that's great.
Hey, what do you think of Fabulous?
Shit.
I like Fabulous.
He's consistent still. I can't lie to you.
No, do you know what? Actually,
Consistently what?
I
Tigo,
don't.
talk to me. Tigo, talk to me, please.
Does he?
I don't like his current event bars and his stupid punchlines of today.
What about these summer shootouts projects?
Do they sound childish? The bars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That summer shootouts project that came out a couple months ago. What about that?
I don't like that project. That's his worst summertime shootout.
Mafia's Way was the best one.
See this
project, where he had Kerry Hilson on that song. That's the best project.
That's Loso's Way, I know.
Loso's Way, that's it.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about 2 Chainz quickly before we get off it. When I first met Poet, he argued with me for so long that 2 Chainz was shit. He was like, 2 Chainz is shit, 2 Chainz. We were at an Arsenal Manchester City game in an executive box with a member of the Rizzle Kicks. This is good storytelling. And 2 Chainz had just dropped a song with a great MC called Tiny Temper. And it was called Trampoline. I don't know if anyone remembers it. I doubt they do.
Yep.
But he was arguing that he was shit, and I was like, no, he was class. And also, I think 2 Chainz' verse on that song is class because he says, well, how does he start? He goes, I can't remember how he starts the verse. But now, if you talk to Poet about 2 Chainz, he'll say he loves 2 Chainz.
Oh no, well, Poet's
good. He'll say 2 Chainz is amazing.
Yeah, Poet does that. That's just who Poet is.
Boat's firing shots from the comments here. Come on. Did Poet change his mind after he claimed he met him?
Boat loves them ones.
Boat loves it, yeah.
Fabulous dresses like an ice cream van.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Do you remember the ice cream, come in a box? And it was strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
With a spoon.
Neapolitan.
Fucking off, Tigo. You know everything. That's how Fabulous dresses. He looks like that type of ice cream.
Was Fabulous good on Breathe?
Breathe.
Alright, you go listen to that now, Tigo. You're gonna vomit.
You gotta breathe.
Tigo, you're gonna vomit.
Was Fabulous good on Breathe?
Was he not? I'd have to hear it again. I thought he was.
I think he did well. I think he did all right.
I think that beat did every bit of the heavy lifting.
Listen to that now, Tigo. You're gonna vomit.
I think you're right.
First you get a 1, then you got a 2,
then you go.
I'm on a song for you.
Cold swag. Don't say this.
You know what, though? He makes better girl tunes than anything.
Yeah, aye, Georgie. Do you know who told me?
You're the only one in my life.
Don't say girl songs.
Like, Can't Let You Go Into You. Come on, man.
Breathe is hard. The beat's doing the work, man.
I would go back. Gangster's my favorite Fabulous song. Keeping it gangster. No, because that's old school, and that's what I like of his. And I like Fabulous then, Tigo.
What's his best album? Because it's probably Loso's Way or From Nothing to Something, right? Yeah, it's one we ain't heard yet.
I don't give a shit about his albums. I listen to his mixtapes.
It's mixtape better.
He's class, man.
Is his mixtape better?
He's probably a top 5 mixtape artist, yeah.
Nothing was the same. That mixtape.
What?
Tell me a mixtape to listen to of his that's worth listening to.
He's got the whole what's that called? Is it? No, it's not Summertime Shootout. What's the other one he's got? He's got 2 series going on. I forgot the other one.
Yeah, the other one's the opposite of Summertime Shootout.
Is it all the fitter on the cover?
Yeah.
What's that called again?
I forgot. Someone would tell me. Soul Tapes.
Soul Tapes.
Soul Tapes, yeah.
I'm listening. Cool.
Thank you, R Shani.
I'm not hating on Breathe. Breathe is a banger. I'm just saying I don't know if
two, then you get it.
Oh, what you didn't like Street Dreams album?
Which one?
Street Dreams.
Nah, that's trash.
No. His albums are not good because they're all label.
Excuses.
I hate Upside Brooklyn. Hold on.
I've got no excuses for Fabulous. He's not my guy.
You just made an excuse about why his albums are shit.
No, his albums are shit because we know why he's making tunes for the masses.
But they've never hit like that. He's never had an album that's hit like that. So he should probably change the approach.
In regards to tapes, do you think D Block were holding it up back then with their ghost in a show, or what is it? Ghost in? Who's that Super Mario producer they was with? And they brought out a couple mixtapes. Yeah.
I was Dipset over D Block.
Over D Blocks.
Dipset over D Block.
Yeah.
I love Styles. I think Styles is my favorite rapper. Yeah. But I was Dipset over D Block.
Dipset, yeah.
Yeah, Dipset for me all day long. That's my chop. That's like
I was Styles P, hence the Panero. So
I can't lie.
Shit. Huh? Not only this is a great picture actually for the conversation we've had today. Not only do we have Geordie's goat in this, but we've got Geordie's second goat in this, and the guy who we've been talking about all day today.
I know this picture already.
Nazir motherfucking Jones. So guys, if you don't know, this is who Geordie thinks is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
One of the best rappers in the world and 2 fans.
Can I just say, I reckon we're gonna hype it. I reckon we're gonna hype the deep dive. Geordie breaks down his perception of Nas. Stream. That's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks.
It's gonna be a climax.
I'm gonna put a date on it. I'm gonna say this is the date we're doing this, and I'm gonna make sure all the Nas fans
it's
know.
Be down to Geordie's preference of why he likes it, though. Why he chose.
We might have to bring Mitch in.
Oh. Yeah, Mitch
could never defend Nas. Not in front of me.
Get him in now.
He can defend Drake with all his life and all his might. That's the only one I think he's got energy for.
What's Nas's best album for you lot?
Illmatic.
Is it?
The only one I listen to.
Yeah.
Yours?
I didn't mind Stillmatic when it came out.
I didn't like Stillmatic. I liked It Was Written a lot though.
Nah, you suck. You're such a rapper.
Yeah. Nas's best song, yo. Hate Me Now.
Hate Me Now.
I had Q-Tip in man on the album.
That's his best song. And I know I can be what I want to be.
Stop bringing up I Know I Can, please.
I know I can. Nas's best song is One Mic.
Nah,
no. I like the imagery. But no.
By the way, Uchiwali is a big thing as well.
Yeah, Uchiwali.
Got Myself a Gun.
Oh, that's a terrible record, that one.
You look mental. My favorite Nas is Last Road Nigga Alive.
Who?
Nas.
You're talking about like
wait.
Buried Nas. You're talking about that's that album after Stillmatic. I can't remember what it's called. It's not a bad album actually. Godson's not bad.
There you go. When Nas and Jay-Z clashed, yeah, or done their thing, who won? In your opinion, because people saying Jay-Z won.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
In your opinion, I'm just
Nas.
Jay-Z won. Jay-Z won.
Raw.
Why? Because Nas said that he had dick sucking lips. Sorry, I'm not doing this. I've been doing this for 19 years. I'm not doing this now.
Yeah,
tired of this. Let's talk about how a year later Nas went on stage with Irv Gotti, Ashanti, and Ja Rule at the Brit Awards and said that he was joining Murder Inc. And then the next day he turned around and said, nah. He just felt like he needed to get down with a crew.
Yeah, but to be fair,
Queensbridge.
Drake got on stage and said, I'm BBK now.
Yeah, but that's banter though, isn't it? That's someone on Twitter. There was a great tweet on Twitter the other day. It said the UK is all bad vibes. It's negativity and banter. And I thought, yeah, that's kind of the two modes in the UK. And I thought when
cutthroat.
Yeah, but like it's just banter, isn't it? Like we don't even do like strong heartfelt emotions or positivity or whatever. We just go, either something shit or we can banter about it. And I think that's what Drake was doing. He was embracing the British sense of humor.
Someone said, listen to Ether, then reassess your opinion.
Okay, I could do it off the top of my head right now. I could do every single word of it. What does he say about Jay-Z?
Imagine not listening to Ether. I hate the beat.
Do you know
It's
what?
terrible.
Yeah. One of the best things Nas has ever done was be part of the acting team in Belly. That's the best thing he's done.
And Freeway said that his rapping's way worse than his acting in Belly.
Fucking hell.
Was Nas in Belly 2?
Is there a Belly 2?
There's a Belly 2. I think the
The
game's
game's in Belly too.
Fuck me. Fuck
That's
the
a
game.
Yeah, that's
Fuck the game. I'll tell you what, everyone in here who's back to Nas in the comments, just now tell me that you're fans of the game because you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me.
I'm a fan of the game.
Game sucks.
Ego doesn't like my game take.
The game is absolutely a horrible rapper. Do you know what it is with me? Yeah?
No.
When
Stop.
you're corny,
He's not a horrible rapper.
No. You know why I say he's corny? Because anything he's saying doesn't make it's not real.
He's a horrible rapper.
He's a liar.
Advocate. Dun, dun, dun.
That's it. Drake found me in the parking lot, and I was like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here, man!"
All of that shit. It's hard to. It's hard.
I mean, you're pretty Finler.
No, I don't know about all that. Allegedly.
The song, This Is How We Do. How about that
What?
song? This is how we. I hate
Well, that's
that.
an amazing song.
Fuck
No, 50 Cent's verses are amazing. I will never get those in the Escalade.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's
Anytime 50 Cent's anywhere near it, it's great. I didn't like the documentary. I didn't like it when it came out. I don't like it now.
You know what song I like? Wouldn't Get Far.
Yeah.
That's such an off-cut beat, though. That.
Wouldn't Get
I like Hate or Love It. I like Hate or Love It though.
He's bringing up.
Hate It or Love
Hey,
It.
I love it's wild. Yeah,
The videos
Cool and Dre, wow.
That's a song. Everything's sick with that. Everything.
Oh, you know, man. Let's be honest. The game's a great rapper. He's a terrible man. That's all.
Hold on. This is a great one. Game is a chameleon. He has too many styles. You're bugging. He's definitely a chameleon. That's definitely why I don't like him.
Oh, you rub it. Craft. He sounds better.
Lumos is here.
Lumos, come on down.
Dexter Dax or
you said
Alright, guys.
Lumos.
Can I ask a wild question? Yeah, and it's not wild. It's just because it's I saw Lumos and it reminded me of Jamaica. Yeah. Who's more of an influential artist in Jamaica?
Oh, piss off.
Bob Marley or Vibes Cartel?
Oh,
nowadays, in today's day and age, it's going to be Vibes, but overall, it's Bob Marley.
Why don't you have a Vibes chain then?
And okay, so who would you say is the better artist?
Best ever artist.
Who's the better artist? Sorry, Vibes Cartel or Bob Marley?
Bob Marley, man.
I'll say Bob.
Bob Marley's in Africa.
Because even for me,
What's wrong with team? What's wrong with Jordy?
Slightly, I rate Junior Gong over Vibes a bit. It's a bit tricky what I do.
Vibes talks about pum pum too much.
He talks about things too much. He's got a quality control problem as well.
Bob could kick ball as well. Bob could kick ball.
No, Bob's different quality. Do you know what? I saw a tweet about it. It made me laugh because they was doing the WizKid and Vibes Cartel comparisons, and I was like, "Oh, you can't even chat for Bob Marley, but Bob Marley's gone. It's different.
You can't chat to him, nah.
Bob Marley.
Good luck. Good luck trying to chat to Bob.
It's different. No, Marley is different still. Absolutely different.
Boat has a question for you, Lumos.
He does. You got a lot of haters in the comments, and Boat's one of them.
Oh, don't have that. Just give me a good Wi-Fi.
Boat, he actually made his debut a few months ago on a watch-along episodes where we watched the match, and he got called Busy Signal, and that's pretty much been his brand since then.
Boat's dashing chairs from the crowd into.
Of course he is. Boat's a bully. Boat's in there elbowing, man.
Chairs.
Come on, man. One of you lot in the comments. We've got bars for everyone on the show. Go for Boat. Watch what happens.
You was talking about Nas's best album. No one said Distant Relatives. What's going on?
What? Shut up, man. Hey.
Can I come into that?
What's it called?
Distant Relatives.
Oh, Junior Go.
Get out of here, man. As we enter.
What was that again? Who listened to that Nas and Marley? Was it Junior Gong?
Yeah, that's it.
I literally just got up.
That's what he's talking about.
Distant relatives.
Who listened to that though?
Lumos, that's it.
That was hard album. But Junior go and carry that album anyway.
All right, so your cousin Nas with me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Turn the sound off on your notifications, Lumos, because that's going to drive me crazy.
Sorry.
I keep looking at my phone.
Robbie's messaging him.
What are you saying about Nas?
All right, let's go, man.
Any other rappers who you like who no one else likes, or because when you talk about rappers, everyone gets like someone just said Nas or the Game. You've been watching the wrong stream. Whenever you mention any rapper, the stream goes nuts. The comments go nuts because everyone thinks that everyone's opinion is like unified on certain things. Kanye West, I'm imagining there's someone in the world who doesn't really like Kanye West's music, right?
Yeah.
There's
Perfection.
someone.
There's no one here though, is there?
No.
His new music's terrible.
Yeah, new music, but the Kanye that we all know, impossible.
I liked the Life of Pablo.
Not too bad to be fair.
I didn't love The Life of Pablo.
I really liked it.
Actually, that
Good
Church
songs, you know.
one was trash. I forgot about that one. But the collab album with Cudi was alright. It was alright.
Meh.
Just because you like Cardi, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Serial.
The title track, Kids See Ghosts, the title track from that was good. The rest of it was meh. That Kanye Nas project. Let's talk about that. Comments. Where's your fucking excuse for that shit?
Yeah, where is the? No, I can't even say the artist.
Kanye and Nas project told me everything I need to know.
Is Nas's album? Is any of Kanye's albums in top 10 hip hop?
What?
I'm just asking you.
Graduation.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Most people would say Dark Twisted Fantasy. I wouldn't
Top
necessarily.
10 hip hop albums.
Mine was College Dropout.
I love College Dropout. I just love it.
Yeah.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and get that Friday.
Someone here mentioned Watch the Throne. That's a great album.
Great album. Absolutely great.
Jigga. Like Yeezy.
The album
We need to talk about how
Jordy, what were you dancing to there?
Who?
You.
I was dancing to the workout plan.
All right.
That's what I was singing. That's for your glutinous maximus root there.
We need to talk about why how Kanye and Jay-Z were neck and neck on that project.
No,
Yeah,
they
that
weren't.
was actually neck and neck.
No, they weren't.
It was.
They were.
Okay.
Though.
I'm bowing out. You guys do your thing. You guys do your thing.
Jordy just has to poke you, cuz.
It was. Nah, Tigo, I'm not around you. I just say what I think, and Tigo goes, no.
Yeah, no.
No, but I'll bow out. I'll let you cook. I'm not gonna jump down you now. I'm just gonna let you cook.
Sometimes that one.
There's nothing to cook if you're not fighting back for me.
Yeah, George will say that, and then Tigo will get in the ring. He'll just dive in the ring.
I've realized Jordy absolutely loves the action.
Yeah, he loves it.
He loves it. He loves playing.
Interesting when they're in the ring and they just call out everyone.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho. Oh,
You're Chris Jericho. Because Chris Jericho is just get onto every single one. Anyone.
I hated him.
I hated him as well.
Jericho was sick, man.
I hated him. You can appreciate him now. When I was invested,
hated him.
He's got the best.
What was his song again? Y2J, innit?
Break the walls down.
Wrestling made me like heavy metal.
And break the walls down.
Yeah. You know what, Spec? You're right. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. I feel like my only understanding of heavy metal is from like wrestling songs.
They made it sick.
Yeah. Does anyone in here like Action Bronson?
No.
Yeah. AB.
All
right.
Yeah, block me.
Don't ever do that. That's your twin. Don't do that.
Skits, block me.
No, did that guy.
He had bars about and Arsene Wenger.
Did you say you like him?
I never say I listen to him, but I rate him.
He made a song about Arsene Wenger.
He's got better.
Yeah.
He's got better.
Someone said no pace.
You made everyone
The comments are
no pace. AB.
Lumos, say that again.
he had bars I said about Vito Manone and Arsene Wenger.
Oh
I
god,
can't remember what the tune was.
Vito Manoni.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mad random. It was mad random.
Who put Vito Manone in the bar?
That's disgusting.
Action Bronson. Let me
Reserve keeper.
find the tune it was.
That's a howler.
I haven't got much Action Bronson music, so it won't be hard to find.
Someone said Joe Black was cold. That's Specs. Specs said that.
Yeah, Specs, come out the comments, man.
Joe Black was Joe Black style with this. He was him and Benny Banks was sick and Squeaks. That's all my guys.
Benny Banks
I
has
think it was
Freaks for me is up there.
Godfather 4.
Benny Banks has one of my favorite SBTVs.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Islington were killing it back then.
I liked Benny Banks.
Benny Banks was one of my
Yeah,
favorite. Then he said,
that was a sick SBTV debut. That was a sick one.
someone who
DJ. I didn't believe us came with the mic. Hey, that is hilarious.
Oh, okay.
I know. I can't lie to you. Islington at that time they were killing it. I remember Joe Black. Who else was there? Wait, did Joe Black make songs with Mashtown as well, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
He's on sports. That mixtape's hard. Sports
I used to
mixtape.
think Tricky
I'm on
was the
every-
greatest.
I've got a featured in every mixtape. You know why? Because my cousin.
Wait, Spec.
You got a +1.
You know them ones? I was with him every day. I'm in the studio every day, every song. All right, Specs, you took the last 16 because he couldn't be bothered to write the 16 minutes. So I just want you to
Wait, you not remember this? Yeah, everyone had a cousin that was a rapper. Yeah, like my cousin Diggs.
Yes. Yes.
And I used to believe them, and I'm thinking, how come my fucking cousin ain't a big rapper? Now I'm clocked to say, oh, all of you are lying.
Well, there ain't that many big rappers.
I told people Philip D was my cousin.
All right, Tigo.
Why did
People
you
in the South man in my school forced
No, I'm
me
trying
to
to
be
shit.
Wong's cousin. They forced me to be Wong's cousin. Oh, look, it's Wong's cousin.
That worked, yeah. That worked.
At the time, do you know how greasy that would have been to say, yeah, that's one of my cousins. I can call him
Bro,
now.
all the Kennett and man.
And then just have someone say, not on a long edge.
Yeah, man. I wish I had a rapper cousin.
Man said, not on a long edge.
Every day I went college.
You know what? I big up Capone.
I got A's in school every day I went college.
Boat's thrown in a very good comment.
Boat is calling Poet out.
He's bullying him through the stream.
Big up Capone, man. He brought up Johnny Guns.
Who?
Johnny Guns was my first ever big feature.
La la la.
Did you? I swear
Was it?
feature with guns.
You know what I did, Harry? I travelled from here down to Fulton Heath.
What crew was he in at the time?
Huh?
What time was
Yeah,
he
what
at?
crew? What batch?
What are you lot talking about?
What gang
What
did
crew
he
was he in
rep
at the
that
time?
feature? Because he repped
He
that.
swapped sides, innit?
I don't know.
Oh.
I wasn't aware of all that shit. That's why I boxed him. I didn't care.
You
So
are
I boxed him. I've gone to Fulton Heath on the train here on my J's.
Ross.
That's
Actually, no, I had my boy with me.
That's what you got.
And then his manager met me on the bike, yeah, at the station.
Pedal bike.
Yeah. Now he's come off the bike and goes, well, you say you want to ride it? I said, no, I'm cool, I'll walk. So he's walking with the bike too. Now he's just pushing the bike and I'm just walking with him.
Do you know how jokes that is?
We saw Conan. I know body language. Conan didn't want to talk to the guy I met. He was forced to because eyes have clocked. We've passed it now and then gone to the studio. I've met Johnny Guns. I never knew his voice was like that, first of all. His talking voice is not the same as his rapping voice.
He's normal.
Yeah.
He probably came to the shop. He was bare polite, but you're gone.
I've rapped my thing, yeah. I'm rapping. I've done it. Well, right, that's you, yeah.
He killed him.
I think you thought
I'm not gonna back to that because that's so long.
What's happening?
You lost that. It was a holler.
Wait, hold on.
J House music.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Me and Jordy talked about that just before. Hold on, Jordy, is your Thornton Heath Johnny Gunn story finished?
Yeah, I got locked in the toilet for a bit, and I was scared to call for help.
Yeah.
Oh my God, John Wayne.
We nearly missed out on that because Harry wanted to interrupt us.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
How long did you think? How long was you thinking for in the
Oh
toilet?
my God, these guys are gangsters, fam. If you're locked anywhere for 2 minutes, it's long. I stop. You can find it, you know. You can find it. It's out there.
Where is? I was gonna say, where is it? It's on YouTube.
What year is this?
It's on YouTube.
What year is this?
It's like 2012.
2012. The
8
Olympic
years ago.
time. It was popping in London, cuz.
What were you doing? What were you doing, a young boy?
Yeah, you were 10 years old or something.
Hanging out with Johnny Guns.
I was so oblivious.
Johnny! Wow!
I thought I came to do music, Tigo.
That's how you get it done, mate. You must have felt like South was like the promised land when you saw Conan just standing there.
You know what my problem has always been? My problem has always been, and Skits told me this. I've never had beef. Like I've never been that guy. So I walk anywhere.
Yeah,
it's my problem.
Yeah, because Braz were looking and go, nah, I don't have beef with him, and that's in every area.
But sometimes people go, "Who is that guy? You're new here. Where you from?"
Stop it, Harry. Harry, you have to. This is why this guy is on the FBI most wanted list.
I know,
fucking terrorists.
Simon Webb.
I'm gonna go in a second.
Right, what did you go as? Geordie in it or just Geordie or?
Can I just play you this one more time?
I think
I'll go on and here we go.
Black churches.
He's listening to Congolese music, Geordie.
Oliver John, get the fuck out of here. All right, what was his name? John Wayne or Johnny Guns?
Johnny Guns.
And what did you go as? Lil Geordie.
I'm not sure on a Geordie, no.
What was the name of the song? Do you remember? Umair Khan's asking.
I think it was called Real Raw.
Yeah, Real Raw. Somebody find that.
Oh, I hate that name. Do you know why?
Featuring Makiza. Hey, this is sick.
Yeah, that's me, boy. That's there.
Featuring Makiza. Hey, the name is cold.
Look at my face, blood. And you know what they've done as well? I'll tell you another thing they've done.
Oh my! Geordie is a French Congolese striker.
I'll tell you another thing they've done. They put it up and then took it down and slowed it down and then uploaded it again.
Why they slow it down?
I don't know.
Why they slow it down?
I don't know.
He and Johnny.
I think they slowed it down because the beat was owned by a label.
You seen it here first, Geordie, Young George, and Johnny Guns.
I miss that Hollister hoodie, man.
I miss when you had facial hair. Pause a little bit. More than you got now.
It doesn't even look like it's growing no more. Mine's coming.
Don't worry, man. Man will come back, I'm sure.
So you came back to shoot the video? Or did you shoot it on the day?
Shoot it on the day.
That was a busy day, man.
He had faith in you, boy.
See, I didn't fuck about, man.
Jesus Christ. 7 years ago it is.
His manager was Congolese and he knew my cousins. He said, why didn't you tell me, man? Now I got to back you. And I've never heard from him again.
Young Squirtle, fam.
Dan G says, do you rate Dot
I know,
Rotten? We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
You've been having some of these conversations so much recently.
I could talk about it.
Yeah, why don't you talk about it?
Nah, I'm not a fan of Dot Rotten.
Okay.
That's probably where the conversation is. Did you see that UEFA had to deny?
By the way,
did you see that UEFA had to deny that they've been told they have to cancel every league?
They had to deny that.
Yeah, there was a story that the World Health Organization told UEFA that they have to suspend every major league until 2021. Yeah, UEFA put out a statement going like, "Yeah, no, that's not true. We definitely haven't." Blah, blah, blah. But if you actually read it, the statement feels a little bit shifty.
They have, innit? They have.
I don't know if the World Health Organization have even got that kind of power, to be honest.
No, that was my next question. Who tells the UEFA what to do?
Innit?
Exactly. Shout out Supreme Kai, who says the Johnny Guns video has no comment till I commented Filthy Fellas. Anyone else who wants to comment saying...
Oh, yeah, I'm doing that too.
Instead of you lot to comment on pagans, yeah, you want to go back.
That's funny.
Bro,
that's funny.
You lot are crazy.
Lumos, what's going on? So tell us something about football. You know what's going on with Arsenal.
I do not. I'm being completely honest.
Is it?
No, I'm not really paying attention.
You're really quitting it.
I'm engrossed in the GTA life right now.
Oh, come on, get out of here, man. Yeah, Thomas.
But Tigo, you see on that Who thing, they said until the end of 2021 as well. It's not even just like 2021.
Jesus,
it's a bit mad still.
I just don't think the World Health Organization have got that kind of power. I think you look at what Sweden had turned around and just said, fuck you lot. And what certain states in America just said, you lot are dumb.
Belarus are still playing.
Aren't they more of just like an advisory board, if anything, isn't it? Like,
of course they're an advisory,
yeah.
Lumos, did you see Robbie's live earlier?
No,
neither did I. I don't know why somebody asked that. Thomas Partey's dad said he's in talks.
Yes, no. Thomas Partey's dad, did he say that?
No, he said that he said he saw the first of all, it's a screenshot of a tweet that's credited to a publication is what I've seen. I haven't seen it from anywhere other than that.
Yeah.
But it said that he said that he heard the rumors, phoned his son, and his son said, yeah, it's true. We're trying to talk to them, but we don't know if the clubs are going to agree on fees and all this stuff. I wish people would announce when they're leaving.
Which means, you know what I realized, yeah? Every live we do, I've never realized when Harry's left.
Hey, he's sick at it. Because he sets up a joke, makes everyone laugh, then he's gone. And you're just enjoying the laugh.
Problems when I leave unannounced.
Yeah, usually.
Geordie on that song gives me old Cashtastic vibes.
Yeah.
Me and Cashtastic met at Sickabit and we spoke about doing a tune. I remember that.
Is that before he was sent home or after he came home?
I was before because I tried texting him like, yo, bro, sorry about this.
Oh, really?
And I got the red exclamation mark. You know when the message ain't sent?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It went green, then it went red exclamation mark. Yeah, that's it. Oh.
I'll never forget that day. He just tweeted, yo, I'm leaving tomorrow. Everyone hashtag no. Or something like that.
I remember when it happened, yeah. He was his run was just picking up.
So now what? Is he back? Where is he?
He's back. I think he's back, yeah. I think
he's been back, but he's been gone. Is he allowed to live here now? I
don't know. I don't work for that. Skits is more likely to know because Skits is friends with everyone. Skits, what's going on with Cashtastic?
He's all right. He's got a new project coming out. It's still Bangles, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's interesting. I'll tell you what I loved. Sorry, I feel like Arsenal is the best team to do topics about because they make everything news. Arsenal leaked, and when you see a story about Arsenal and it's in the Mirror, you should most likely believe it because John Cross is very deeply embedded in Arsenal.
Is the Mirror, what you say in the Mirror that they won't lie more time?
If it's transfer stuff, ignore it. Okay. Because it just ignore unless it comes from Ornstein with Arsenal, just ignore it. But on like internal stuff, they're a very good source. But anyway, they leaked to the paper yesterday. Arsenal hope to agree cuts with 2 of 3 pay rebels, leaving Mesut Ozil on his own.
Pay rebels. So they're going to agree cut.
Basically, they have now Arsenal are leaking. Arsenal are briefing media that Ozil's the problem, and that the other 2, their issue is whatever, they'll sort it. But Mesut Ozil's still out there refusing.
I don't know what to make of Mesut Ozil this season. I'll be honest. I don't even like the topic. I think it's shit.
It is a shit topic, yeah, because I feel like we've covered it all. I just love the fact that Mesut Ozil is just like the way he hated Unai Emery, and he had every right to hate Unai Emery. And then Mikel Arteta came in, and Mikel Arteta was like, I played with him. I know how good he is. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to use him. So he uses him a lot. Doesn't really pay him back. Like the assist and goal numbers aren't there for Mesut Ozil under Mikel Arteta. Mm-hmm. Then Mikel Arteta's like, look, we need to do something for the future of this club. And Ozil's like, what the fuck? Fuck you, man. Where's us? Bring Arsene Wenger back. Get someone else new. Get someone else I used to play with. Drop me again.
I bet Arsenal's so glad he retired now.
Yeah, fuck it. In the nick of time, boy.
Because them problems there are not worth it. Imagine having a club already in problems.
And then this come.
Fuck off.
Imagine you beef. Imagine you're like a manager, because managers fall out with groups of players all the time, and then they'll just win them around or whatever. Imagine you're a manager, just falls out with 2 or 3 players, then this kicks in, and then those 2 or 3 players are messaging in the WhatsApp group. Managers a cunt. Managers a cunt. Managers a cunt. You got no access to them to shut them down, to get control of this. All it is just that rhetoric. You would struggle.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I haven't manager fallouts are fucked, innit? I think the biggest fallout is that Raymond Dominic one I spoke about.
Yeah.
I heard I heard that Ludovic Joly, this is all allegedly, slept with his wife.
Bro.
And that's why him and Joly have beef.
I mean, Ludovic Joly was not going to be the difference in that France team. Let's be honest.
Ludovic Joly said, I don't care if there's an injury. If he calls me, I'm not coming.
Just looking at some comments. Does anyone have any questions in comments? Look, you guys know the football news as much as we do. We know there's fucking nothing out there. We talked about the Jordan doc yesterday. We'll talk about it every Tuesday, I reckon.
Or chuck us questions, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, go get us in trouble with some questions.
Yeah, I've been watching. In the meantime, I've been watching Peaky Blinders.
Fuck that show. Speak about Tottenham ahead of Chelsea from the point system thing. Whatever that means, no.
Point system? What are they talking about?
I have no idea. Where's Savage Dan? Savage Dan, he was recording all day. He's batters right now.
Yeah.
Do you reckon if Fernando Torres stayed at Liverpool, he would still be at his prime? Well, no, because he'd be shit old. But no, he was falling off before he left. Who would win between Jordi versus Makeza?
Oh, that's a tough question, you know.
Makeza looks like he would just, he's a bit ruder. Makeza.
I think if you look back, you can find some Makeza freestyles out there. I wasn't playing.
Yeah, I say you're ruder. You're ruder back then.
Makeza was too punchliney though. Felt like a play dirty boy.
Oh god,
like the old school play dirty.
You man, seen what happened on UK Gossip TV? What now?
I don't follow them. What happened?
Help us out, Lil Yo-Yo.
Is it the thing?
Is it what, Skiz?
See Montana getting a girl pregnant.
I don't care about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I can see on UK Gossip.
ZG says, you man seen that filthy out of context Twitter. That is a class Twitter account already.
Yeah, people keep acting on that.
That's class. Someone said the coefficient. Yeah, the coefficient is what it is. It's like Tottenham made the Champions League final, and that coefficients don't last through the history of time. They last over a certain period of time. And Tottenham in the Champions League, they were in the Champions League final last year. That's kind of how it works. NBA Mount Rushmore. I don't know if we got the right people in here at the moment.
No. I had a stinker yesterday.
Why do we always go on like you're stupid? Oh, I only do that for people that are stupid, WBs. Oh, you smart people, you notice I never go on to you for being smart. Fucking smart. Smart cunts. Like, well done, you got a lot of you guys are super smart. Most of you guys are super smart by lots of things. If you had to rescue one sport that wasn't football right now, what sport would you rescue?
What, just any sport?
That isn't football.
I'll go boxing.
I'll go UFC or NBA. One of the two.
You guys are definitive. I don't know, man. NBA, NFL, boxing. I don't know. Sometimes boxing bores the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, NBA for me then.
I watched 3 boxing matches today. I watched three fights today, and I'll happily not watch another fight for another 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, that's dead, man.
Yeah, but if you told me that there was a triple, what fights did I watch?
No, what NBA matches?
Oh, I didn't watch NBA matches.
Oh, you watch football matches?
No, I watched boxing matches.
How many today?
I watched 3 fights today. 3 fights.
Oh my god, were they long ones?
Yeah.
Split decision ones.
Nah, they all had conclusive winners. But yeah, I could happily not watch a boxing match for another couple of weeks. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't really care about other sports.
Yeah, I miss UFC, man. That's my other sport that I drill religiously, other than football.
I really liked athletics. when it had characters.
Well, the Olympics, Olympics, that's gone. That would have been sick.
Was that this summer?
Yeah.
Oh, see, when that's on TV, I'm glued.
Oh, so Lil Yo-Yo's talking about the guy busting the gun off his balcony in Kent. That thing Boat put in the group of, what's that guy's name on UK Gossip?
Flexing something.
Flex.
I never knew he was a person.
No, neither did I. It's one of them. There's bits of culture, yeah, and I feel like I'm not outside of this, where like very few people know who they are, and then out of nowhere, they're like, "Oh, look at that person! Everyone knows who they are. They're crazy." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I remember when AC first banged on Gasworks. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. No, I knew because 2 days before he'd done a beef. He got robbed. He got beat up by Vix and robbed. And someone put it in the group, and Specs was like, "Oh, this guy's got problems, man. Like, someone needs to help him out, or whatever." And I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. And then everyone, all of a sudden, it's like everyone knows everything about it. And I'm like, where was I?
A lot of it is because of gossip pages, though.
Yeah, that's how I find it. I just scroll past someone will either put it on the post or.
Do you know what I realized? I have to follow Made You Think. I don't have to, but I do.
I follow Made You Think.
I typically don't want to follow any of them because their algorithms just take my whole page. So I don't. But when I don't follow them is when people always want to DM me shit to laugh at.
And then you can't see it because you're not following.
Because I don't follow. So because it's all regularly Made You Think, I just follow them.
Not TL. I don't know what that is. It says gossip pages are evil. The thing about the gossip pages is they're not really gossip. They just basically screen capture what's on someone's Instagram and say, "Did you see this on someone's Instagram?" That's kind of gossip, but it's kind of just talking about content.
Yeah, I think the worst part about gossip pages is mainly the comments. It's not the page.
Yeah. Like I said yesterday when the video of him just making food in his house, and there were 394 comments on UK Gossip. I'm like, wow, I don't even want to know what you lot's comment is.
They post the dumbest shit on there. But
I respect it because their audience wants it, and anytime you can match the needs of your audience and grow that way, you've done something that I'm impressed by. So I've got no problem with it.
I can very rarely comment on someone I don't know's page.
I don't know if I've ever done that. Oh yeah. No, I have. Likes. Yeah. It's rare though.
Yeah, I have to have some sort of relationship with you, or something amazing I'm looking at something amazing.
Yeah. Or something where I'm commenting, I'm hoping that someone's gonna see it.
Yeah.
And so I'm writing it basically for that person.
Yeah.
So that when they come in, they're gonna see it.
Sometimes I go on I see Drake on my Explore page. I go on his page and I see one of my boys on the comment. I'm like, why are you doing
that? Yeah, that breading stuff is wild. Yeah,
like, thick, my G. Like, you're not friends, bro. He's not...
My G fist.
It's terrible.
Anyone got any questions for us? Any questions? Like, I reckon football news is probably going to be back tomorrow. Miles versus ZZ Mills in a fight. They get on really well, those two.
They do, actually. I thought they suit.
Yeah, I got friends who love ZZ Mills.
Me.
Like Geordie. But no, I got friends in real life, not on streaming platforms. Now Thomas Partey's agent says they're not in talks. Okay, guys, just a transfer rumor in the morning is to keep you going till about 6 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock now. Just enjoy the time you had with that transfer rumor. Then wait for another one.
If by next week he signed a contract, no one be surprised.
Exactly. It's just enjoy the ride. If you care about that stuff, just enjoy the ride. Do you remember that someone here, Mo Sudi, says you seen Drake listening to Scouse rap? What happened to that Liverpool rapper who was on the Gigs album?
Scouse Trends?
Nah.
I don't know any of them.
Something Star. He was on a song with Young's Tef on the Gigs album. A-Star. He was sick.
He was sick, but a lot of them Liverpool rappers live a real life where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A-Star's hard, man. K Coke versus Nines. I like both those artists a lot.
Yeah, I'm not going into a deep dive on that one.
No, I do like both of them though.
They are. Well, I think I'm very ICB. I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I really like Nines. I think sometimes he drops into like a slightly American thing.
Oh no. Yeah, to be clear, Boom Bap Nines for me. That's it.
I really liked K-Coke. K-Coke, Pure Coke too. I thought was hard.
Class. He's got the best fire in the booth ever as well. I'll be honest.
Who's winning, Lippy or Wild Boss Comedy? See, Wild Boss Comedy. This is what I'm talking about, right? Everyone knows Marv Abbey. Marvin Abbey did make an appearance. Yeah. Wild Boss Comedy. He's someone who just out of nowhere, everyone knows who he is.
I've never known. Yeah, I never knew who that was. That's what I still don't. I know now because he does that. I like 16-year-olds thing.
Yeah, I guess there's loads of people who never heard of Lippy because that's kind of how the internet works. But like this whole Wild Boss Comedy, everyone's like, "Oh, can you believe what Wild Boss Comedy?" So I said, "What? That guy could just be a paedophile in his real life," and you're saying that you're surprised. I don't know the guy from anyone.
I'd hate to be, not to say he is, but I'd hate to be someone that's not big, but big on them pages. Oh,
yeah,
that's foul.
Thank you, Bobzilla. And Lippy, I would go Lippy all day because Lippy is one of the best people in this country, in my opinion.
Lippy's class. Lippy reminds me of
Charlemagne or Little Duval or something.
Huh?
What's that?
Charlemagne or Little Duval. Lippy.
More like a Charlemagne, yeah. But he's got his own thing. I love when something new comes up.
Everyone say it's good and he'll say it's shit.
No, not that. No, that's fine. I just think when something comes up, I always kind of, when you start to think, I wonder what that person thinks about it. Like Geordie's one of those people where if something happens musically, I'm like, I wonder what Geordie thinks. When something happens musically or culturally, I'm like, I'm actually interested to see how Lippy reasons this one out. And I've spoken to him, and I know his brain works on a different frequency to a lot of people. I just think he's sick.
Yeah, he's like an angry Scribs to me.
Yeah. I don't know how angry he is, but he's a lot like Scribs. Yeah.
Yeah, well, animated Scribs. That's good. That's it.
I think he's like Scribs, but I think he's got a great recall for history, and Scribs kind of is happier to live in the moment. Lippy's like, no, I'll give you context historically. Scribs are all kind of, his arguments are all more rooted in how people are doing right now, which it's very, I'm talking about minutiae of people who are professional arguers in a lot of ways, but I just think think Lippy's class.
This wise Chip, lyrically wise Wretch. Oh, right. I thought that was a question. It's not. He's just making a statement.
Big up Capone and big up Chip, because whatever Capone said when he says that the Wretch was better than him at something, he was wrong.
Lyrically wise Wretch.
I think Chip would kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know who wants it with Chip.
Chip will dig deep, man, and he'll bring out the dirty laundry.
What happened to? Oh, I'm not answering that one. Capone's going crazy.
Yeah, it's true. Frankie's calm. He's living his life. What guest would you have? So a lot of people like to throw people in and say, get this person as guest, get this person as guest. Nothing is more likely to make me not want to get that person as a guest than people commenting, get them as a guest. In terms of people I'd really like to have as a guest, who would you guys really like to see on Filthy? Actually, I'm not asking you because you're going to say someone and then I'm going to have to respond and be like, that person's never coming on Filthy. Sorry, everybody. I got your hopes up.
The only person I want is someone we've already had, Marks. I want him here.
On this?
Yeah, but with that being said, you can't. Once Marks gets in arguing mode, it's a poet thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, there was a day.
I was there.
You were there about the Liverpool Man United thing.
Yeah.
And it was like Poet wanted me to be on his side about this and that, and Marks was like pulling me in one direction. I'm just like steadfast in the middle. But every time I make a point, Poet's running around doing that. See, that's what I'm saying. And then Marks getting annoyed, and then I'll say something, and Marks is like, "See, you don't listen. See, this is what the man's saying." I'm just like, you two are fucking jarring, man.
Oh my god, yeah, they are men that argue.
Wiley on Filthy. There you go. That's that. If I could have one guest in the world, it'd be Wiley.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
I don't want him to talk about football.
Just turn the camera on. You know, he'd be amazing talking about football.
I wouldn't know where to start if I sat next to Wiley. I just let him go.
Absolutely. Alhan's great at talking about football. He doesn't need to know about football. He's just great at talking about football because Alhan can basically talk about anything. Wiley talking about football would be hilarious. Oh. So I'm just
Wiley
to get rid of that comment there.
You got little yo-yo, man. Been here all week.
Yeah, man. Pick up everyone who's fucking riding with the stream. What's Scribs saying?
Like,
Scribs just sent us
Apple
some
has
music.
it as well.
Scribs would be a great guest on Filthy, actually.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see what he has to say. That's
Oh,
good.
fucking hell. I reckon
Eh.
this Scribs now, this final form of Scribs would be hilarious and cool.
Ed Sheeran on FIFA, says Joe Tiago on Filthy. What?
Tigo always airs, man. Though Tigo, give him time, man.
Devilish mode. But I now I'm only shouting you out because you said my name, which I don't want it to encourage people to do. Troy Deeney on Filthy, that would be wild.
Oh,
I would like a. Well, he has, isn't it? He's sat with Poet and Vooge, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I know what I want from Troy Deeney. It's not that.
No, yeah. For the Culture podcast.
Yeah.
It would be hard. Somebody said, oh yeah, you know who I'd really love to have on Filthy? I don't know if you guys have heard him. His name's World Boss Comedy. I think he's sick. I've never heard of him, but I want him on the show. RV on Filthy. I've only ever seen RV on Twitter. I just think he's amazing on Twitter.
I'd be sick still. He's amazing on Twitter.
RV's massive.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard him rap.
I
saw him on Gasworks. I follow him on Twitter, but I don't know if I've actually called him.
How can he say that?
RV is massive.
Is he Congolese?
No.
Ain't he?
No.
He must be Ghanaian or something.
I don't know where he's from, but I know it's not Congo.
Somebody said get True Geordie. We were supposed to have True Geordie a couple of years ago. Now it's just a bit.
Yeah,
he's a bit unnatural now.
I watched him and Now Ranger. That was a good interview.
True Geordie's great. In my opinion.
That was a good interview because True Geordie actually is the first one to kill him.
That made True Geordie that video.
Oh yeah, it did. True Geordie killed Now Ranger.
He proper built like a serious career. Chunks on Filthy is good. Chunks doesn't need to be on Filthy though, because we just run jokes for Chunks anyway.
Yeah, true. He's about. We got Chunks.
Yeah, exactly. Taser, it'd be good to get Taser on. Obviously, we had Taser on the Real Show. Taser, yeah, he does Sports Liverpool.
I did like Marv when he was on the show as well.
Yeah, Marv's class.
I never knew Taser followed football.
Keith Spans because Specs hates his name.
What, Keith?
Yeah. Sharky's gang anyway. Sharky come on anytime he wants.
I never knew who Sharky was, but I really like him.
Sharky's the best, man.
You know who Sharky was?
I still don't know who he is, but I like him.
I just know that Chunks is man then.
But I like meeting people that way.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. There's loads of people that I've met a lot through Filthy, through the industry, where you'll be talking to someone and be cool, and then the next day they got 1 million subs. You're like, oh, is it? Okay. Yeah. So shout out you. Big Nasty on Filthy, yeah. Tyrone would be sick. But yeah, that's a lot of work to get Nasty on Filthy, let me tell you.
Someone said, where's Spurs Ross? You can answer that, T.
Ross is about, man. We speak to Ross. I spoke to Ross the other day. Ross is active, but Ross's life is not like the life that he lived when you guys all knew him. It's a different life.
Yeah. He was just a student then, or just before he became a student then, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to be patronizing, say he's like a little brother to us or whatever, because that is patronizing, because he's kind of a peer in a lot of ways. But whatever Ross wants to do is what Ross wants to do, and we will support everything he wants to do. And you've never met him?
I don't think I have, no. I haven't.
He was on. Was he on like the second episode of this series?
Yeah, and I wasn't there.
Really? Okay. He's in the group. He's still about.
Yeah, I just met him there.
He's got very dry banter. Very.
He's a bit of me. That's
very sharp. Exactly. Yeah. Get African Child on? No. Mario Melchior has been on. Yeah, that was good. Young Philly, shout out Young Philly.
This is getting
I don't know how much Young Philly knows about football, to be honest. I don't know if he does or doesn't.
No, he does, but I think he's got a FIFA brain for football.
I'm not in that.
Someone said here we should leave the link in the description and let a random commenter come on. We let a commenter come on last week.
It was an accident, but it happened.
Yeah.
Listen, if we go back on the stream, everything has happened.
Most things have happened, yeah.
Scribs, a skit's shaved. Man argued.
Yeah, no, one thing hasn't happened. Scribbs coming into the fucking show.
Why? Yeah, he needs to have a.
No, but do you know what? One thing I know Scribbs will do is what Boat just done. He's a technophobe.
Oh yeah. Come in with some fucked up echo and
He's a technophobe.
yeah, absolute fucking homo.
He's got a laptop. Scribbs has got a laptop. He can use the laptop.
He will still fuck it up somehow. Watch. You need to get him to go to Poet's house and do what Vuj did.
Yeah, that's how you get him on the show. Yeah,
At least.
Speaking of Poet, I had a conference call with him yesterday. We had a meeting with somebody, and we were setting something up. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I need this. Just send me this over. We'll get this sorted. I'm like, cool. Poet, we'll do this call between me and you on 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah. And he's like, yes, gang, perfect. Hang up the phone. This is quite late, actually. This is about 10 o'clock. And then get up in the morning, gets close to 10:30, get a message going, gang, I'm really sorry. Need to push this call back to 3:30 because I need to do something. I won't say what it was. I'm just like, yeah, cool. Knowing that I've got 4 jobs on today anyway, so I'm just like, whatever, it's going to happen. Ooh. I ain't spoken to him since. That's a working day.
It's 7:20.
It's not even he needs to do it. Like, it's one of them things where it's like I need him to do it, but not as much as he needs to do it.
Poet at home?
Yeah, it's long.
What do you mean? There's not, bro. It's just FIFA.
No, I'm telling you, Poet at home is on low battery.
What?
Yeah, Poet at home is chilled.
Yeah,
he needs to be out his house.
He powers down, man.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn on Gasworks, that would be so good.
That'd be yeah. I like Eddie Hearn.
I don't know about Eddie Hearn, man.
What don't you know about him?
I just don't know about him. I don't trust boxing promoters. That's my problem.
Yeah, but the thing about him is A, he's also a darts promoter.
Oh wow.
But B, he's his father's son, though, isn't it? Did you ever watch? Whoa, what's that?
Oh, that was me. Sorry, lads.
Did you ever watch Chucky's interview with Eddie Hearn?
No, I haven't. You know,
it's very good.
I need to go to the toilet. I'm coming.
He's needed to go to the toilet for fucking ages.
Yeah, I've been bouncing like a madman.
How long is that interview with Eddie?
It's about 50 minutes.
Did they cover up some good points?
It's very good. You learn a lot about Eddie in that interview. I'll be honest with you. I learned a lot about Eddie from that interview because you can't be inauthentic with Chucky.
Hustler. He's got hustle in his position, right?
Yeah, but it's more than that.
Why is this this whole image of people booing him? And I never really got that.
Everybody, I know you see this. But let me call you back in like 20 minutes. Yeah. Of course. Oh, because Skit's messaged. No, Skit's a dickhead. He's on the stream right now.
Why? What's happened? Everything calm down, right?
Yeah, of course. Skit's being a prick. He's laughing at you. Sorry, I got my headphones on. Yeah. All right. I'll call you in 20. No, it's nothing.
He called you now.
Because Skit's messaged him saying phone me, and then Poet phoned me, and he's like, right. He thought there was something seriously wrong.
Ah, for God's sake, man.
All right, that was live. That was amazing.
Eddie Hearn, he hustles, he works hard and everything, but actually he wants everything to be better. Always wants things to be better. I think that's where people misunderstand him. Everything he does, he's trying to make it better and better and better.
Okay.
And I think that's what people misunderstand. That's what I respect about him the most. Nigel Cardoso, call someone from Cheeky Sport. Cheeky Sport, Dave, Joel, those guys have been on Filthy many times. Like,
I don't know Cheeky Sport. What's that?
Joel and Dave.
You know what? I'll be completely honest with you lot, yeah. If I didn't have friends like you, I wouldn't give a shit about this football and stuff.
Bro, it's hard to quantify in my brain how much I would hate people in our industry if I wasn't in it.
Like I don't watch anyone else but you demand them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard for someone to creep into like someone like I tell you, I love Will N.E. Will N.E. I think is amazing. He's from Newcastle, and he just does these. He's just funny as fuck. I mean, he's a bit watered down now because he's got to do 1 billion videos, but he has a very high quality threshold for one of these guys. But yeah, you know, you would like him. He's actually sick, and I think Nico Milano, I think, is amazing.
I heard talks that Dre spoke to Swizz.
Yeah, but I saw a quote that Dre was like, "Yeah, I think I'm a bit above it," and I'm like,
"Yeah, that's what he said. I don't think I'd want to do it."
Me
do
too.
You know why?
Me too.
Because I watched Babyface and he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, why are we on Instagram and I'm showing you what I've done before?
I think there's a bit of Michael Jordan about it as well, where it's like people think they want to see it until they see Michael Jordan absolutely murder somebody, and then they go, "This guy's not a good guy." Yeah. DJ Premier played like a fucking little kitten with RZA just to give people a show. Dre ain't gonna play games. There's no one that can play with Dre, and Dre's just gonna kill. And everyone's going, "That was boring. He just killed him." You go, "You didn't ask. You asked him to compete, and he's gonna kill."
Yeah.
Jordan Brown. All you need to come Birmingham. We're in Brum a lot. But obviously we're on lockdown, so we're not going Brum.
Especially Tigo. Why?
I think he wants to fight me because he's Miles. Who would Dr. Dre even clash? Kanye is probably the only person, right?
I heard Diddy is absolutely the matchup.
No, but that's nonsense. What's Diddy got for Dre?
Well, it's just going to be what they executive produced / produced.
But he ain't got nothing for Dre.
I wouldn't say nothing.
I would say not much. I would say not much.
He's got like Total and them, man.
Okay.
20 tracks. He can listen. Diddy can get 20 tracks up.
I love Diddy.
I think
Diddy, he's not in Dre's weight class.
But no one's in Dre's weight.
Different weight division.
That's what I'm saying. Only Kanye and Pharrell are battling for the tier underneath him, but that's still they're not near.
Yeah, but if you let Kanye, you let Diddy say it, and he's above them, man.
Yeah, I get where Diddy would be coming from on that. Even you still ain't talking to Dre.
Oh no! Listen, let's have it right. I think Dre wins this, but I do think Diddy can get a 20, and he can make it at least seem close with showmanship and everything else surrounding. I
just did 20 in my head. There's no one touching Dre's 20.
Yeah, you did it easily as well.
You go from NWA to Chronic, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Eminem, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. The Jay-Z records maybe lost one. I don't know, maybe not. Eve, Gwen Stefani.
He's killing it.
That's that 30. We're at 30 there. And that's before you even get into his, like, you could go with his verse on No Diggity or
call me collaboration.
Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy's got great records, but that's not. There's like
Tupacs.
You can't compare those records. Can't compare those producers, man. It's fucking offensive. Even Dre's got Kendrick. He won't play any Kendrick. Don't worry, guys. No, if you're worrying about tuning in, he's not going to play any Kendrick.
Nigel, if I want to listen to Indian hip hop, I'll listen to Timbaland. That's the closest thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Indian hip hop.
That's where he gets all his samples from.
Yeah.
Random question: what do you lot think about J. Cole? That's not random.
That's not that random. That's basically the whole internet most days of the week.
Snoop Dogg was terrible. That is mad. You're a madman.
Well, doesn't matter if Snoop Dogg is terrible. That first album is that first album.
Yeah.
What do you think about J. Cole?
He's a good rapper. That's it.
I liked him before the first album. I thought the first album was like such a try-hard album. Then the second album, Born Sinner, I thought was very good.
Yeah,
the third album, I met him before the third album, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I spent like an hour with him, and I enjoyed speaking to him because he's a big fan of hip hop. He's a big fan of what he's doing, not from like he's a fan of himself, but he sees it all in context of how he feels like he wants to be perceived and everything. He's a very enjoyable person to speak to on that level. But everything after 2014 Forest Hills Drive I found to be absolutely boring.
Do you know what, T? I agree with you completely. And I think what he needs to do is stop self-producing these projects.
And I said that. You know what I said to him? I said to him, what interests me about you is that you keep producing your own albums, but I feel like you're from the same era as me, and you know that if you turned around and just went, right, Pharrell, you're making this beat, Timbaland, you're making this beat, Premier, you're making this beat, and go through the list, you would make an album and it would be huge and it would have huge hits on it, but you don't do that. You're still in this phase of doing it all yourself. And I said that to him thinking that he would one day turn around and just get a Pharrell beat or something. And I get why he doesn't.
No, I'm sure everyone's told him that. He needs to get No ID to executive produce his album.
Yeah.
We're gone. We are gone as soon as that happens.
Yeah, that's going to be good stuff. Let's do 3 more questions and then we're going to wrap this up. Skits, does that avocado have a face? That's not a question I'm going to really ask. We've seen that avocado. He banged it the other day.
Come on.
Favorite artist outside of rap?
Oh, I like that.
I'd probably have to say, today it's The Weeknd or Frank.
Is that who you've been listening to today?
No, I mean as in these days.
As of today.
The Weeknd or
I
Frank.
don't know, I'd have to look at my phone. I really like Janae Aiko, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Janae, I like Division.
Division dropped amazing projects just now.
Just now?
Yeah. Not just now, but like Friday gone.
Man.
You said Mark the other day. I said a rapper that doesn't rap. That's how it works.
No, he said a rapper, but not for his rapping, rather than a rapper that doesn't rap. Do you know who I love? Do you know who I really love? You lot probably gonna think I'm mad. You know who I really love? Christina Aguilera. I love Christina Aguilera. Even now, I listen to Christina Aguilera and I'm just like, she's the best.
Here you go.
I love her. Very underrated.
You know what's funny about Christina Aguilera? I feel like I could walk past her on road and I won't know who that is.
Oh, she's all over the place.
Yeah, but she looks better now.
I don't know what she looks like. And I used to think Pink was mixed race.
Oh yeah. First album, Pink. Yeah, that was mixed race light skin. They knew what they were doing.
She wanted to do rock, but they said you're not gonna bust. So
good question from Merciless here. Does Childish Gambino count? He does count, and no one's gonna pick him. So
shit!
Congratulations for counting.
And Chance the Rapper. I like Chance. Oh wait,
they both suck. They both
suck. Yeah, that's rude. I like
Fergie from Black Eyed Peas was hard. London Bridge is a banger.
Daniel Caesar.
What was that song? Fancy? Was it Fancy?
Glamorous.
Banger. Polo the Don. He wasn't fucking around.
He wasn't. Big boy producer.
See, everyone says hating on my fucking Christina Aguilera opinion. Christina Aguilera's hard.
Yeah, no, like everyone has a guilty pleasure.
But yeah, no.
I can't fault you for having a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, Donald Glover, the comedian, is a genius, mate.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, it's not.
Childish.
You're very childish.
Jason Derulo. Actually, let me not.
Jason Derulo. All right, 2 more questions. That was a good question. My favorite all-time music artist maybe Stevie Wonder, actually. I just love Stevie Wonder. And Johnny Cash. Outside of rap.
Johnny Cash is my favorite artist of all time is Prince.
Yeah, Prince is up there as well, actually.
You've been drilling him in quarantine mode as well.
Was his anniversary of his death yesterday? Day before?
I believe so. It's around that. Class.
So you only see green from them purple eyes. If you had to listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would the album be?
I hate that question. I like too many albums.
Yeah.
I would say
Blueprint.
I can't answer that, man. Because I work on my moods.
I'll go Blueprint.
So the Chronic, Doggy Style, or
I'm going 2001.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
So we do have answers for this. One more question, guys. Come on, one more question. Boy named Sue, big tune, 100% done. Banger.
Can we have Filthy live after lockdown with a live audience? That would
Filthy live with a live audience.
Yeah,
listen, The thing about live, and we've obviously we're 6
As long
years
as
in.
it's less than 500 capacity.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, that's the bad thing that matters actually. Favorite brand? Definitely not answering that. That's crazy.
They're trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Trying to.
I like all brands, man.
I love you, Anthony Malinzi, because you've assumed a lot of us here. Best Travis Scott tape. Okay.
Oh, I like the birds singing the fucking trap thing, whatever.
I like that one too, to be fair.
Worst Champions League winner of all time. Don't really want to answer that. But it's Porto. Favorite curry. Most curry's hard to be honest.
And Jordan Skits freestyle over Jay Dilla beat to end the show.
Oh my goodness.
Jay Dilla.
Oh my goodness, Jay Dilla. Well, you've got Geordie pegged anyway.
No, don't laugh over Jay Dilla beats. Come on.
I know. I saw it coming. One more question, please. Something that's just like fuck. Mic drop. Last question.
Y'all believe in aliens?
No, that's not a good enough question because the answer is no. Skits does.
Yeah, I do. I am one.
Is Rita Ora a goat? That's what Skits.
All right, come on, guys. Come on. I just want to. Like, yesterday we did 2 hours 20, and we cut the stream short because everyone thought it was because Dan was talking about taxes. That's not why we cut the stream short. We cut the stream short because of nothing else that matters whatsoever.
People don't say Astro World because they don't want to seem new, but it's the best one.
Yeah,
I just like the other one, bro. Don't be angry at me.
Last time you cried, great one.
When I chopped some onions up the other day.
That's not tears. That's bullshit.
Bro, that's tears, fam. Because I blinked and 2 came out.
Some of these questions, man. I know we've answered too many questions over the last few weeks. That's why we're getting questions like Lil Baby or Gunna or.
I don't know the last time I cried.
Alchemist.
I'm usually whenever somebody close passes or someone not even that close passes, it just gives me a bit of context that I don't like. So the morning that Ruel died, it was like fucking hell.
Yeah, that was tough. I didn't cry though.
Yeah, Poe did in the group.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tigo. That's when I cried in Morocco, fam. When I found out this morning.
Yeah.
You're in Morocco?
Huh? I was in Morocco when I found out.
Oh, that's
he was there to see Masoko. Yeah, that one rattled me. I'm not gonna lie.
Ruel would have been in here as well, you know.
Yeah, Ruel would have been all over this.
100%.
He would have been in here.
With a chair shot at Bear Man in the crowd and people in Filthy.
Yeah, he definitely would have had a last question. No one else. J1 versus Akala. What the hell kind of thing is that to say?
He could. You know what? He could have just shut down the venue just there. We could all go.
Yeah. Mace or Cameron? No, that's no question.
Did you guys why you weren't in the Nines video?
Oh, do you want us to explain that one now? No, we're not going to.
I'm not answering it.
US versus UK is going off on Twitter. Oh, fucking.
Yeah, someone said, oh, no, listen, US win.
US win. All right, we're going to end with... no, we're not. That's stupid. Fucking hell.
Favorite. Oh, hey, do you know what I watched, yeah? I watched the first episode of the Miles versus Boat.
Someone tweeted it.
I never knew I was on that episode, and I backed Miles then. I said Miles would beat up Boat.
I saw it. I haven't watched it. I'm going to watch it later.
I'm very
consistent. What is it? What
Filthy tweeted it. It's on the Filthy account today.
Sick.
It's the origin story. Someone commented on it, and I saw it in the comments.
Very consistent.
Yeah, Adnan Boyan, you're not wrong.
Just end it, to be honest.
Yeah. You lot's first car.
What?
Just go. Who's the best commentator that has come on? We're not ranking commenters. Which well-known team will go bankrupt? Favorite Filthy guest. There we go. Who's your favorite guest performance in Filthy history?
I don't think there's ever. I shouldn't say this, but I don't think there's ever been a one I like.
I do like Chunks, really. If I just had to go one, I'd just say Chunks. That's it.
Alhan was great, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Chunks.
I don't think I've ever seen a good one. But I know why, because your first filthy experience is hard.
It's hard, yeah.
Zed said maybe don't rely on your audience for content.
Thank you.
I tell you what, I won't rely on you. You're on timeout. No one's relying on you. Like, we could have ended this 2 hours ago. This is 2 hours and 39 minutes in. If you ain't gonna bring anything to the table, go find another fucking table.
I can be part of the crowd, stand in the crowd, and diss the crowd.
Exactly.
Rushed in the crowd.
Sharky was a good guest, but he was better second time around.
Good guess.
Because you got to sit next to Miles, and Miles is a great person to sit next to on your first episode.
Yeah. 100%.
Trying to think about early days. Tinchy was terrible.
I actually like the Jordan one. Mostly.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Mostly because of Miles, though.
Who's Jordan again?
Because Miles was like, fam, like, I'll get more, like, we can go out.
He goes, I'll wrap your things.
Nah,
someone just said, do we make peas off the streams? You have a look at this stream, watch it in your heads, go through the whole, and show us where the money would come from.
If you see Boat's Wi-Fi, we don't make money off stream.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that's us, right?
Okay, yeah. Tinty Striderman was a banger.
Beatties or Essie Dons says Teja Sirani. Essie Dons.
Essie Dons, yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. Wednesday. See you on Thursday. Tomorrow there's going to be football news, I reckon.
I
need this Champions League shit to go through.
Thank you, everyone who's watched and commented and everything. Even though I'm taking the piss out of you. That's just what we do. It's what we do to each other, and you're just in the comments.
All little rascals. All right.
Little rascals.